All right, welcome back. We got a room full of everybody who's doing big things right now. My guys, to the left, we got the Brooklyn Stoop Podcast. Chris Ralphie and Ralphie.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Let's go. Shout out to you guys. And I got balls. There's like way too many things that you guys do. I can't keep up.
Thank you for having me today.
Appreciate you guys, bro.
Thank you.
Love, much love. We got Patrick over here. And to the right, our boy John Scafidi, Journey Podcast. Everybody tune in. Like, share, and subscribe to the Brooklyn Stoop. Like, share, and subscribe to the Journey Podcast. Show my boys some love. And today we're back, and we're just gonna bullshit, I think, for the next hour and a half. But John has something to say.
Yeah, don't expect to get a good pizza review from the Brooklyn Stoop. All right. I just want to throw this out here. All right, Jeff and Sal, I love you. Lucia, top 5 slice in fucking the tri-state area.
Give a good review. You won't get a bad one.
When you guys did that, I thought I was seeing things. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, let me just.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let me just start here. First of all, everybody wants to know our credentials, because it's a big thing with food reviewers nowadays. There's no credentials, and when we started doing this, everyone said to us, "Who gives you the right to say what you say?"
Very true.
Ralphie, let's go ahead with your credentials, just so the world knows.
All I'm trying to say, I'm gonna make this real quick and sweet. You can't have a plumber go eat food and try to tell me what an electrician does. I've been in the food business literally since I'm 8 years old. My grandfather cooking in my kitchen, all the way up to being an executive chef running private restaurants. I've been in the front of the house, the back of the house, upstairs, downstairs. I know everything there is about food, Spanish food, Italian food, French. I do it all. So if I come and I try something and I don't like it, again, it's me. I'm not saying the world shouldn't like it. I'm going to give you my opinion.
Oh, it's subjective.
You know, and again, I'm not going out there trying to hurt anybody. We're reviewing the reviewer. All I'm trying to say is if you're telling me that this pizza is heavenly, not even pizza, I'm sorry, anything is heavenly or godly, it's the best you ever had, just make sure it is. Because if it isn't, I'm going to tell you.
We're coming.
I'm going to tell you my credentials. I'm 350 pounds.
Because, bro, hold on. Excuse me. 350's cute. All right? 350's cute when you're fucking 7'3". Bro, I was 368. I'm 5'10 and a half. I just found out. I've been saying 6 foot. My friend measured me yesterday, bro. It was like a dick swinging contest. Excuse me, sorry.
I love you guys. You know it's just.
I love you too, bro.
Wait, you was made up for it, but didn't you see?
The other two you guys did, absolutely.
You ate another slice. He said it was delicious.
Oh,
yes,
you said the squares. We're gonna get off the Lucia. The other two, you guys were right. I mean, you guys went to these bullshit spots.
Wait, hold on, Lucia. If you're watching this, your squares were
delicious,
outstanding, outstanding. I don't like cherry peppers on pizza. If I get cherry peppers on pizza, it's like Domino's or something, and I'm not doing that.
All right.
The squares were unbelievable,
delicious.
Amazing. The sauce was delicious. The kid was a gentleman. It was a great spot.
Yeah, delicious. But again, we're not trying to. We got a lot of reviews in the bank. 50-50. Half a good, half a. You know.
70-30. No, but I'll be honest with you. I do love the idea of what you guys doing because nobody else is doing that shit. It's all bullshit. Like
Facts.
you said, it's all paid reviews.
Facts.
You know, so I do love what you guys are doing. I just had to come here and tell you.
Yeah, no, I know. And listen, my credentials. I mean, he's a chef. My credentials. I was at the hotel, the Dream Hotel, for 10 years. My job was to try restaurants in Manhattan and recommend them to guests.
Oh yeah,
that's what I did for 10 years because I was literally had to.
So you got some good recommendations.
I had to scour Manhattan.
This kid knows spots, bro.
Right.
In basements, in the back door.
So that's what I did for a living. I tried restaurants and I recommend them to guests, and then I'd make deals with the restaurants. I'd send them. I would do my thing, but again, I know that's why. Mess with my credentials.
Did you get paid to make good recommendations?
No, well, a restaurant.
Well, he just told you.
Don't let me find that.
He just told you. No. He just told you he got hit off to make guys go to certain restaurants.
But I'm talking about like. Top
now I got to review my
deal spots.
Yeah,
but, it was like about like I'll give you 15% of the the bill.
Where was that chicken spot?
Was it the heavenly?
Where was that chicken spot? Where was that chicken spot?
Mommy's Pie. That was Mom. What the chicken tenders?
Yeah, the chicken tenders.
That was I think it was Nolita.
Is that the happy ending place?
Yeah.
Because the place looks like a happy ending joint, bro.
They jerk you off and give you chicken?
No, you eat the chicken, then you get fucked.
Sounds like a good time.
I thought you meant the other way. We went to go eat a chicken sandwich place, bro. It looked like a bowl. I could have got a pack of Newports, a 40, and a chicken sandwich, bro.
Lucy's definitely.
I think they even had gas in the back. How about that? That place was something else.
Yeah. So again, that kid said Devour Power. You know Devour Power?
Yeah.
Listen, I get told that it's one thing if like you're a restaurant and you want to promote your restaurant, that is absolutely fine. But for you to solicit to restaurants and say, listen, we'd love to come give you a spot of review. And then the restaurant will say, oh, great, we'd love to have you come.
10,000.
10,000.
Yeah.
Or was it 12?
So are you trying to help
That's a real
small
number.
businesses, or are you trying to crack them?
No, you're right.
Which one is it?
Yeah,
That's the
with you.
thing.
I'm with you.
I like the people that go to these spots and like do funny shit while they're there.
Well, because that's
you
a
know?
promotion.
Right,
I wouldn't even do that. You want to pay me? I'll come to a skit.
Like all you do that. Denise,
But Denise is the master.
Denise is like the master.
yeah, but
Yeah, they're the
that's one thing.
masters.
It's a promotion. You're not
Yeah,
sitting
that's
there
completely different.
Yeah, you're not putting your reputation saying this is the most heavenly pizza,
Yeah.
award-winning biscuits.
It's like a girl wearing a filter. Remember
Yeah.
what was that? Plenty of Fish?
Plenty of Fish.
They put a filter on, bro, and they show up your house, bro, and they look like me. You know? Don't lie, bro. Like,
Catfish, the
if
fucking
it's
show
good, it's
Catfish
good.
War.
If it is, right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Like that's what they're doing. They're catfishing people.
The thing what they're doing in Brooklyn is cruel. Like you're bringing all these people to Williamsburg or Greenpoint saying it's the mecca of food. No, the fuck, it's not.
Yeah,
Well,
come
that's
on.
the other thing.
And that's insulting to like our area.
Please say it louder.
You want me to go off? Which one?
Just that whole thing.
Aliata? Wait, is
No,
that-
I said please say it louder.
Oh, please say it louder.
I
Yeah.
said a lot of
I mean, listen.
I thought it was a
No, I
restaurant. I
said,
thought we
please
were talking about
say
it.
it louder. No, because that's what's closest to Manhattan, and then the hippies and all the yuppies and the tourists that they come here. Nobody's telling them to come to Bensonhurst. bro.
Yeah, I'm not
You know
gonna
what I'm saying?
listen. Everybody, I'm not gonna dog nobody that makes their money. I hope everybody gets rich and shit like that, whatever.
100%.
But everybody, the public needs to know that is not the food mecca of New York. Bensonhurst, Gravesend, Mill
Yeah.
Basin,
What is
Bay
Bay
Ridge.
Ridge? Just go to Bay
John,
Ridge.
That's what I'm
it's
trying to
funny
say.
you say that, cuz I'm in Altabello's with my father on Saturday. It was my
What a
mom's
spot.
birthday.
What a spot.
We're sitting down.
Can you go somewhere better?
No.
Which
Heavy spot.
place?
Ortabellas.
Altabello's on Bay Parkway. So
Okay.
I'm sitting down. It was my mother's
Monster
birthday.
spot.
And we're sitting down, we're having dinner, and one by one, my father just keeps picking his head up, looking at the door, and it's one hippie after the other. And my father's in disbelief. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand. He's just like, yo, where are they fucking coming from? I'm like, Dad, one of these guys,
Yep.
one of these influencers, they put up a video, and it was one after the other. Now, God bless Andy. Like, great.
When
but,
it's a spot like that, I'm like,
but you know
get
what?
you-
Because
you know what
it's
I'm
a
saying? Go
small
get it.
place, but my father's looking at it like,
Yeah.
this is why I can't get a fucking table here no more because these
well, that's true
motherfuckers,
too.
you
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
true too. Yep,
Yeah,
100%.
so he's
also-
looking at it differently, but I'm like, you know, good for him.
Or even the place on Avenue, La Polina.
Oh, yeah, that's top
My
three.
mother's 60th fucking birthday
Yeah,
party
good
there.
spot.
Like, you know,
That's
it's the best
top
spot.
three
But
for me.
again, these aren't at the top of TripAdvisor.
No,
These
no,
aren't on the top of Open
No.
Table or
Well-
Resy or whatever. It's like on a, if you know kind of thing.
But we
You know
don't
what I'm
really
saying?
Hidden
own
gems.
We don't really own New York. Our culture don't really own New York anymore. Our area,
No,
Brooklyn,
far from it,
because so many
unfortunately.
people moved in. So yeah, these people are traveling. Oh, this is the best restaurant.
Yep.
This is the best
Yeah.
pizza. This is the
Yeah.
best. It's like, but you don't fucking know because you never went to the other
Right,
areas
right,
because it's just
right.
we just.
We're
know
like a
it's the
third
best.
world country now.
It happens to Philly too. You could talk to Snuff, and Snuff will say like, you know, they usually show a lot of love to each other in Philly. All the restaurants
Yeah.
are open,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
it is changing. And all these people are coming in, and then all these yuppie restaurants are being looked at. Oh, the best restaurant in Philly. No, the fuck it's not. What are you talking? This place that have been there for 50, 60 years. Like, how long has Michael's been in Brooklyn? I don't hear nothing about Michael's by food influencers.
I'll be honest,
except
you know,
for-
I
God
hear,
bless.
I,
There was like
I
a
hear a
little
lot
run.
about Michael's, but I hear a lot about Michael's from neighborhood people that know about
correct.
it.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
All that food community, John, Denise,
Right.
Little Mo, like they all promo Michael's.
Right.
But nobody else.
I
No
would die
yuppies
on-
about to come to Nostrand Avenue. And
I would
wherever.
That's
die
because
on-
these yuppies come from wherever they came from, Michigan, here, there, wherever they come from,
Yeah.
and they go to one or two spots, and to them, it is the best spot they've
That's a
ever
good
been
point,
to.
too. That's a good
Because
point.
they were going to the places where. But you're right. If they're saying that because they didn't go to every other place in Brooklyn. If they did,
I just can't
they
get
wouldn't
down.
be saying that place was
I
the
can't
best.
get down with you if you're not from here and you open a restaurant. Listen, like I said, I'm not gonna hate on you, but you don't know nothing about New York culture.
Yeah.
You're from a completely other fucking place in the world.
Wait, so let me ask you
have
guys
no
a
idea.
question. It's a good question to start off with questions. How long do you think somebody has to live here to be considered a New Yorker, or do you need to be born here?
You need to be.
Can you spend
Can I answer
20 years here and then saying, nah, I'm a fucking, I've been here
Yeah.
for 20 years. And you
Yeah,
tell me I'm not a New
yeah,
Yorker?
come on. If you're in
a
New
great
York
question.
20 years.
So I'm just curious
I don't
because
know, cause it's hard. I kind
a
of feel like you
great
need to be
question.
born here, bro.
I
Because
agree.
you
I
like that.
need
I agree with you.
experiences.
Let's rephrase it. If you're 70 and you say I'm a New Yorker, I've been here 20 years.
you moved when you were 50.
You moved here when you were 50? No.
That's
But
what
if
I'm
you're
saying.
30 years old and you've been here for 20 years,
Nah, I don't think that makes it either.
I don't know.
I think if,
I don't know. I might be with him. I might be with him on that. I don't know.
If
man.
you
I
didn't
think
go to
no.
junior high school, minimum.
that's what I was going to say. There's a
Minimum.
grade. There's
Okay.
there's a
No, all
grade.
right, so there's a
here.
grade,
There's
all
a
right,
grade.
there's a grade, all right.
Because fourth, fifth, third grade around there.
Where you start remember? Yeah, 2003. I was in
I
third.
think-
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, that's what I'm
2003. I was in third grade.
Yeah.
So you're
I agree.
7, 8,
Yeah,
9,
minimum.
10.
Yeah. Then
Bro,
I can
there's just
see because you mold,
experiences that
you
make
get
you
molded.
there's just experiences that make you a real New Yorker, bro.
Right.
You can't just move and be like, oh, I live here. Especially these yuppies, bro. They live off eating fucking tree branches and fruits.
Yeah, if
Don't
you
come
weren't
here
here-
and bro into a random restaurant and be like, oh, this is the best pizza I ever had. But when you eat off a fucking branch,
Well,
like,
Listen,
I don't
if
wanna
you
hear
didn't
it.
see a cloud of smoke from your balcony on 9/11, I don't want to fucking hear
Facts.
you talk about anything from fucking New York.
Facts,
you
bro.
understand?
True.
So,
That was
That's true, too.
that was a bar.
Well,
right
I
there,
see
you know?
clouds of smoke from his barbecue on his window.
oh, man.
Yo.
That's some Brooklyn shit
we
right
had
there.
to get into this.
Oh, I'm telling this kid, he's looking at me, he's like, are you a fucking kid? I said, I don't got a backyard. This
How
is
long
what
you
I
have
do.
that like that?
Years.
Bro, he thought
15
nothing. He
years.
thought nothing of it. You know what it is? Because he's so used to seeing it. I'm like, bro, what is this MacGyver fucking mechanism you have hanging out your window, bro?
Right. Your father built that?
My father built that. It's,
Legend.
listen, it's a simple shelf that has like a, it's like
yeah.
a with a bracket.
Yeah.
It's a sliding shelf.
And it's strong. 'Cause God
But
forbid
he,
that shit
well, that's the
falls.
thing. He MacGyvered it. He MacGyvered the
Hold on,
piece.
there was nothing simple about that shit, bro. That's on
complex.
some rolling rack. It's like stops itself, bro. The thing opens up. This kid was
Well,
barbecuing
got
out
the
his
little
window on the
propane
second
tank hooked
floor.
up to the side.
What, bro? He had butane hooked up on the side.
no. So, but he drilled it into the cement. So the bracket that he
Yeah,
built.
no, I
on
know. I saw it. I actually took pictures and just sent it to Shark Tank. So when you say it,
I've actually seen it before. That wasn't the first one I ever seen, but I think that was the first one I ever seen out of a second story New York.
Yeah, but in my comments though, on that video, because everyone's saying like, this ain't nothing new. If you live in,
No, I
like,
definitely seen it
Williamsburg-
before, but
yeah, like they do it
not
out their
often.
window.
I'd never seen that before.
wait, hold on.
Cause I swear
hold
to God,
on.
look at
Never
my
seen it.
comments.
Someone said that they seen that.
I have, but I
On
seen
what, a
it
generator?
on a fire. The
Yeah,
fire
like exactly.
escape.
Yes, yes.
And
That's what
what
that's
was
what I
on
meant
it?
to say.
Yeah.
The thing like he has the sliding thing like
A barbecue?
Yes.
Yeah, on a fire escape, but
escape.
it was on a fire escape.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
gangster.
see it never.
It wasn't-
hanging
That's
out the
gangster.
window
Floating.
like that. No, I haven't seen it float.
yeah,
I don't
that's
know what the fuck
ingenuity.
you are talking about.
You didn't see the video of his barbecue?
No.
Are you dead ass?
Oh, you gotta look
Bro,
at this video.
let me
bro.
explain it first before you even see it. His second floor window, there's a rack that slides out of the window with a barbecue on, so you
Bro.
can barbecue out your window.
Chris, that's fucking
This
insane.
kid's a legend.
Wait a minute.
I'm not gonna lie, it is a fucking amazing idea, bro. If you don't have a backyard and you're a grill guy,
I was like, bro, this video is gonna go viral.
150.
Bro, I'm so glad you leaned into what I told you. Just document your life, and I promise you it'll work.
Because my girl said that. My girl was like, you should make a video of the barbecue. on. Like, there's probably 10,000 other things that I haven't even thought about yet. Like,
your
know what I'm saying?
everyday life.
100%.
Yeah, you know what I
Life,
mean?
bro.
It's like
You're gonna go home, start walking around your house. See what you
Bro, that's why that Uncle G's video was so funny, because I know there was no script. You were just like
No, that
in
was
shock,
facts.
like
I
in this
get
place.
excited,
You
though,
know?
bro. I get fucking
Where?
hard as a rock.
Where?
Uncle Giuseppe's.
It's in Long
It's like a
Island.
Because
Toys
it's a
R
Long
Us of
Island thing.
food.
It's like straight
It's
up.
like if you cross fucking Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and just went
Just
bananas.
pumped testing it.
Yeah.
Because the place you get lost in it first, they got a fucking Frank Sinatra singer walking around singing songs with a microphone.
shopping?
While you shop.
That's
Because
class.
I'd be honest with you, have you been to
That's class. That is
Wait,
class.
have you been to Lavodi's?
Yeah,
It blows Lavodi's out of the water.
Oh, wow.
Blows Lavodi. It's just that kind of place.
What's that? What's
Bro,
that
you
one?
got
in-
Frank Sinatra walking
What's the
around,
dancing
you're
chickens?
blowing out
right?
anybody.
What's the
Right.
dancing chick? What is it? Stu Leonard's. They got like dancing chickens and shit.
Oh,
running around
that
in a
place
box.
is gangster.
Never
So
been there.
dope. They
I
got
never
like
went there.
dancing
I never
chickens.
been
You guys know what was whacked out.
Did I not leave the neighborhood? Am I like, what the fuck you guys
I gotta
talking
get the
about?
fuck out of the house.
I never heard of them.
What was the best feast you were at, and what year? You could probably attest to this.
best
'cause you
what?
worked- The best feast.
And the best year?
And the best year.
Oh my god.
So I'll tell you this. I've been in the feast business. I started in 2012. That's how long I'm doing this now. I started with a folding table and a fucking tent. And the feasts really haven't been the same since. I'm not talking. St. Gennaro is its own breed. There's nothing like it in the world.
Right.
So I mean, you could stand and make money selling ice cubes on the corner. But feast-wise, I started 18th Avenue. That was the first time I ever did a feast. And for me, if you're not at this point now, I know it's gonna sound crazy. I know I gotta lie. If I'm not selling fucking empanadas and egg rolls, it's just not there for me no more, bro. The culture of the neighborhood just changed so drastically. And me personally, my food, rice balls is a very significant food. And if you don't know what it is, you're not coming up to my truck and eating it. It's not like sausage and peppers where everybody's gonna come and get a sandwich or, Zeppelis or Oreos. My food is a very specific item. And if you don't know what it is, you're not gonna come up and get it. And if anybody does come and get it, it's the Chinese because they see rice and they think it's something similar, which in the Chinese culture, they do have an actual rice bowl. It's not breaded, but it's kind of the same where they have something inside and it's surrounded by rice. But the feast for me, personally, outside of St. Gennaro, haven't been the same in, I would say, within the last 8 years.
What about Mount Loretto, Staten Island? You do that one too.
Yeah, the food truck festivals were good, and here's why. You got to pay to go. So anybody that's going there is paying to go there. They know they're spending money. They're paying to park. They're paying to get in. They're coming there. They're taking a few orders to eat, a few orders to go. They're taking a shirt, a sweater, completely different breed, and a different area of a neighborhood. Right. There's a lot of money up there. It's the culture's different. The mindset is different over there. There's a lot of money.
You added to your menu, though. You're not just rice bowls anymore. I always see you got all different shit on there.
So during the COVID era, a lot of people were losing their down payments on their parties. They had booked because you couldn't be gathering anymore. So what I did was, instead of doing just the rice bowls, I added a full feast menu, I called it. I put a crazy DJ sound system on the truck. I added disco lights, fog machines. I got someone to serve, to run around, and I started doing parties. I went and did one party. At that party, I'd book another party. At the other party, I was booking 2-3 other parties because people still wanted to have things. And by the time the cops even came, they were called. I was already wrapping it up, you know? People had their parties.
But
and
why would the cops come?
Because you wanted to have social gatherings during COVID. Yeah, no, that's how that started for me. I started the twist on really bringing food trucks to house parties. Nobody was really doing that until I started that. And it was literally within the first couple of months of COVID. I made more money during COVID than I think collectively my whole entire
You brought the party to them.
food industry, bro, since 2012.
You guys, I feel like, are the longest running stand at 18th Avenue except for Lucy's.
Bro, Lucy's been there since
the
BC, bro.
Yeah, but you were there since I was.
Woodlawn, Chris, probably.
I feel like since I was.
Lucy's is definitely there since you
Wow,
were
bro.
born.
Lucy's,
was there when I was 13.
they were using the coal that Jesus walked on, bro.
What
They've been
year?
there-
I remember specifically when I Got Balls came to 18th Avenue, and I said, "What is this? That's
I
creative."
moved out of the neighborhood.
Bro, it was 2011,
senior in high school.
2012.
That was my
living in
sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, bro.
Because I remember like
Lucy's was already in feet.
Hold on, let me
94,
make something
Lucy's
correct.
was
Let me just put this out there. Lucy's is the feast, literally. Like they're the feast, bro. Every stand over there, whether you're getting Zeppelis, Oreos. To be honest with you, her husband like put me in the game, bro. When I first bought my trailers and stuff, they were all from the old man. Angelo, let him rest in peace. The guy was,
He was great.
bro. Guys, forget it.
Isn't that the stand you walked up to in Gravesend when you were making the collections?
No. That was like a fake beer stand.
Oh.
They weren't selling all beers.
Just give me the.
But you didn't have a good time at the 3rd Avenue Feast or the Stroll, didn't you have?
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great.
That's
but
one of the only places I feel like maybe, depending on what side of 75th Street you're on.
because I'm talking about business wise, I could have a great time in the bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
But business wise, 3rd Avenue is not what it is anymore, bro.
You
Every
gotta
other
be above
stand,
86th Street.
bro. Every other stand now, and there's some like what's the restaurant down there which is
Cebu.
banging? I'll give it to them. Nah, I love Cebu.
Tarina.
Tarina. They were. I passed by there to say hello to a friend of mine, bro. They were rocking. God bless them. They were killing it.
That's why anything from Tarina's block, which I think is like 83rd and up.
Yeah, I was a couple blocks away. I think I was on
Roots block, and you
yeah.
get to the corner and Kettle and
I was
Pegasus
right
is
on
on
the,
that block.
I was right on the
Cobra.
corner. But bro, if you walk down the feast now, they're packed.
Yeah.
But as a business owner, if you look at people's hands, what they're carrying, nobody's eating food, bro.
Yeah.
And what I notice is now, nobody got money, bro. It's getting rough out there. So what people are doing now, they come and get an order of rice bowls. They're asking for 3-4 forks.
Yeah.
Now in my order, you get 2 bowls. You know, the toppings, depending on what you get, I have all different types, and they're asking for 3-4 forks because they're all whacking it up.
wanna taste,
You see a family of 3-4 people walk with a sausage of peppers, cutting 4s. They're all eating it, bro. Nobody got it anymore.
Maybe they're just on peptides. Maybe everyone's on the
Nah,
red.
'cause
I think everybody's on Ozempic.
This was before the peptides,
That's
bro.
what it could be too.
Me and her, however, I never do that. We have a sausage and peppers in one end, Zeppelis in the other. I got balls every time.
Yeah.
You had a kid
Thank
Pesci,
you, bro.
You have a
Thank
kid
you.
Pesci that works
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, yeah.
Little Pesci.
Little Anthony.
Yeah.
Bro, he's my main guy, bro.
I seen him there.
Oh, thank God you got your cousin.
Oh,
Thank
my
God.
cousin Joe always,
Thank
bro.
God
My
you
cousin.
got
Well,
him.
first of
Thank
all,
God.
my cousin Joe, the kid's my brother. He's my best friend. The kid's been there since I was born. Never switched up. Never changed on me. He'll be there till the day I die. It's my brother till the casket drops.
When he was
If I didn't have my
sleeping in the car-
cousin around, bro, truth is nothing gets done anyway. But thank God I got him with me.
Bro, he was sleeping in the car, and you were like,
Sleeping,
bro,
bro.
they're driving to Florida. His cousin's out cold in the car.
Bro, he fell asleep in Brooklyn or wherever he was, Staten Island. We left from Staten Island and woke up. He was in Florida. We pulled up to the Airbnb, bro.
And he's filming him while he's sleeping, going, "Thank God you came. Thank God you're driving. No, cuz thank God you're here." And the kid's just like that.
You put me on like 100 milligram edible, I might fall asleep.
Do you know what that was like driving with him? First of all, he snores, bro. He sounds like a dying horse. I never heard anything like it in my life. But you know, like you got pee, you turn the water on. You know what I mean? Imagine trying to stay awake with this kid fucking snoring next to you, bro, for 18 and a half
Actually,
hours.
that would probably keep me awake.
No, bro, it was miserable, bro. It was miserable.
I think 2006, right after when Italy won the World Cup that year, the neighborhood was very lively.
Too young.
I mean, I
had literally just moved out of the neighborhood into Marine Park.
Do you remember that year when Italy won the World Cup?
Yeah, I wasn't in the feast. Yeah. But I was at the feast, and it was fucking mayhem.
It was
Well, I'll tell you what 18th
Yeah.
Avenue looked like when Italy won the Euro Cup in 2022 it was.
That was good too.
Bro.
They had the TV like on 75th Street. I remember that.
Bro,
What's that pizzeria on the corner over there?
Tony Pepperoni.
It was wild.
That's it. That's where they go off.
It was wild, bro.
Pepperoni.
That's
when
where
they
that place
won
burned
in
down.
2002.
Did they?
Whatever you
Yeah,
said,
it was
that
Yeah, I was too young. I don't remember that. But when they
nuts.
won the Euro Cup 4 years ago,
That was a good time.
bro, my boy broke my windshield, bro.
That was a really good time.
It was insane.
I remember that
Yo, real quick, when did they burn down?
recently. Tony Pepperoni.
That's a shame,
I remember.
bro.
Burned down?
They did. Had a big fire.
Oh, I didn't know
That's a
that.
shame. They've been there forever.
Remember
been there for a
Bounce?
long
Remember
time.
Bounce? It was upstairs. Wasn't Bounce upstairs?
That I didn't go to.
You're definitely too young.
I was
Remember
too young.
Bounce?
Yeah, of course I remember Bounce.
That was
I remember
right
the Bounce in
upstairs from
Manhattan.
Tucker, bro.
Yo, you want a quick story, not to get off subject, and we'll go back to whatever you want. I went there one day with a friend of mine. We were so wrecked, bro. We had a couple girls that were gonna come and meet us, right? At Bounce. We were so wrecked. An hour into the bottle service, they sent the bottles over. Bro, I'm dripping, sweating. I was like, yo, pass me a napkin. My boy passes me a napkin, and it says, I forgot what it said on it, but we weren't at Bounce. We went to the wrong place. It was across your street.
Slate.
Slate,
It said-
Slate.
I'm wiping my face, bro, and I look at the napkin, bro, and it said, what's across the street from Bounce?
Slate.
Bro, and I see the name on there, bro. We had a bunch of people coming to meet us. It was supposed to be a Bounce. We're in the wrong fucking place.
Slate's dope too. Slate was
Yelling at everybody, bro, you fucking left me
Yeah,
hanging,
bro.
bro.
We're
You're not
like, yo,
coming
we're in the back, bro. We weren't even in the right
even in the right
fucking
place.
joint.
talking about the Bounce on 18th Avenue.
Oh no, I was talking about this.
That's what I was saying. The Bounce in Manhattan. That's the only one I remember.
No, I remember the Bounce in Manhattan. I knew you were talking about Brooklyn.
There
I
was a
didn't know.
Bounce in the neighborhood when I was 16, 17.
Oh, really?
It was upstairs.
Club? It's a
This
club?
kid, bro.
A bar?
It was like a club. It was like a teen club. Like
Really?
like Panache days. There was Bounce before Panache was big.
What about my father's place? You guys ever go to my father's place on Bath?
Oh,
But
Bath
they
Avenue.
just changed the name to my father's place like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not my father's place no more.
No, it's a different name now.
Well, that's a Bensonhurst dive bar.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was the best place
Okay.
in the world. That was the best place.
Yeah.
That, and then when I grew up, like hookah lounges were big too. There's
Yeah.
one on Bath
We're not gonna
and
talk about Fun Time, bro. I feel like that
Fun
was the
Time
first
USA?
time I ever reggaed with a
That's
girl.
what I'm saying. If you didn't fucking slide down Fun Time, you're not a New Yorker. I don't want you to
Yeah,
be
facts.
from New
But
York.
you
Facts.
can't make that up.
Come
Like,
on,
you
bro.
can't go there.
Facts.
I used to stand on the sideline, bro. Like, yo, who's going next? You have to go and you have to
Had
stick
the
your
laser
leg in
tag
between her leg and do the
upstairs.
reggae thing.
I was
Wasn't it in
very
Sheepshead?
close.
It was in Sheepshead,
I'm not
right?
going
On
to
that
say
shit.
his name, but I was very, 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 I'll tell you offhand, I was very close with the owner of Funtime USA.
he owned Fun Time USA.
Who?
The guy that you're talking
Yeah.
about? Really?
When we were what was he, 10?
No, he's much older than us.
Oh, so you were friends with an older guy.
He's like an uncle to me. He's older. He's my
Gotcha, that
father's
makes
friend.
sense. I was like, what? We
No,
were young, bro.
he's older. He's older.
That's interesting
But-
information, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
like
love
that.
that
I know who
But
it is too.
Listen to me. When the day before they opened, the day or two before they opened, he said, "Everybody, come on with me. We're all gonna go there and have the laser tag."
Sick.
But we played in the whole place.
Sick.
Well, let me tell you something.
What, the whole building like?
Ex Joe Cheese. One of my friends left with no teeth.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This got so out of hand. I mean, people were pistol whipping each other. Like guys were getting hit with the gun, bang, and everybody running all. Like this got real out of hand. Like,
It's like how you can't relive that. Bro.
You'll never relive, bro.
You can't
And the
relive
kid,
that.
my friend that lost his teeth, had the best time of his life. He laughed. He was getting life.
Facts.
When Fun Time was open,
leaking, bro. His teeth were in his hand.
Fun Time was open. That Burger King was next door, and then the mile down you had the movie theater. There were no better times in life, bro.
Yeah.
If you didn't go to the
Yeah.
UA
Rocking.
to watch movies, bro,
And
where
then
Fridays
you either walk to
before
Roll and Roaster or
Fridays.
you walk to Burger King.
What was it on Bay Parkway? Lowe's?
you
What was
wouldn't
the
go to
movie
Fridays,
theater on
sir?
Bay Parkway?
No,
Marlboro, the Marlboro Theater.
Yeah, the Marlboro Theater. I remember that.
Come
Oh,
on.
that was
no.
gangster. The
crazy.
The Marlboro Theater.
Then they turned it into, I think it was like
a Rite Aid or something.
yeah, but then like a Target because they still had the what do you call it?
Yeah,
They still
yeah.
had it
The thing up.
outside.
Yeah.
They knocked it down now, though. Now
Yeah.
it's gone. It's
Oh, is
now
it?
it's a new
Oh,
building.
is it?
Yeah, something
That's what I'm
else
saying.
is
There's just certain things that you can't go back to.
Cotillion.
Bro.
You can
Bro,
never.
Genovese drugstore on 86th Street.
Right. You can
remember
never
that?
So, okay,
recreate.
what
bro.
What about Eckerd on 13th
Let me ask
Avenue?
you guys this, because
something?
there are still pockets of Brooklyn or New York that still kind of feel nostalgic. If you're feeling nostalgic, where you going? You're like, yo, you're
One, I'm
taking
gonna
your
tell you
wife and your
something
kids, and you're gonna go
somewhere
eat.
that Joseph Avenue, bro. That's just a spot for me.
Yeah, that's Joe's.
My grandmother, and I'm gonna tell you why,
why.
because obviously I'm a fucking rice bowl connoisseur. I've been making rice bowls since I met my grandfather. But where we would go for rice balls, if we didn't want to make them, was Joseph Avenue.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest, till today, bro, they still taste the fucking same.
And thank God it's
And
still
nobody's doing nothing the same anymore. And another big thing over there, besides their mussels, which is so underrated, nobody even knows
I know
about
what
it,
you're
bro.
gonna say.
Monster, the Penal Special, bro.
Oh, the Pineapple Special.
That was my
but
grandmother's favorite,
There's
bro.
nobody that's got a popo salad like them.
No,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Delicious.
No, nobody.
I don't know what they do, and I've been making popo salad since I'm fucking
You
two.
can't. I can't recreate. I can't get it the way they
This
get.
old Zip one told me, he was like, you have to overcook it. Because now they say you're supposed to blanch it, you take it in and out a couple times. If you overcook it, it's more tender. But, bro, this is like cutting a fucking piece of butter.
No,
It just melts
the
in your
only
mouth.
place in life that ever I ate,
My
and
mouth
was
is
like,
watering
oh
right
shit,
now.
they beat them. Was in Greece. There was a place in Greece, and the place in Greece, they put the octopus on the cold cut slicer, and they slice it in like
Oh my God.
little cooked, well, like
Yeah.
like Joseph Avenue, lemon and all of that.
Wow.
Bro, ask my wife.
Delicious?
I was getting them, like, we would go at night up the hill in Greece. We'd eat, and then I'd get, like, 2 of them to take with me, and I would put them in the little refrigerator in the hotel room. 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm out. My wife is like, what the fuck?
Yo, cuz, you want to
stank.
laugh? You want to hear a fact real quick? I just learned. You know one of those legs ain't a leg? It's a dick, bro.
We eat an octopus
Here we
dick.
go.
Yo, it is.
I could have went my life without having
I had
that
to tell you, I
information.
figured we're friends, bro. We're sitting at the table.
Yeah, but it's not going to stop me.
No, I ain't
I'm an octopus copy, motherfucker.
What was
Oh
the,
yeah, I do it.
what was the
One
original
hand
question,
shot right
John?
there. The other kid was going
The,
crazy.
the original question was, I know New York and Brooklyn has changed, but there are some.
Now you're trying to tell me what I can do, what I can't.
I'm just telling you, don't.
I got excited.
I'm just.
There's still pockets that feel like Brooklyn or New York. Where are you going when you need some New York?
It's just a place that I live close to because I always want to pass by I lived on 17th between Benson and 86. That was like where I spent the majority of my childhood.
Where was it, cuz?
17th between Benson and 86.
Okay.
Right over there on that block. I lived on the right hand
So
side. of the street.
where within walking distance,
But
I guess, are you
walking
going?
distance would be the traditional spots. L&B, right? Pizza Den's right there. That was another spot we spent a lot of time at.
They were always solid.
Tasty
Chicken was
closed,
fire.
but I used to try to go back there as much as possible. But that was like my corner, and then we would go to Son of Sam Park and we play basketball and handball. I just like to drive through and see it. I'm not really spending time at a lot of places, but if I go back to the neighborhood, I'm going to traditional spots. Now that Charlie, is a part of the show and does all this stuff for us, I try to go to Pasta Fresca,
yeah.
Roll and Roaster.
Yeah, I
L&B.
took my mother to Mama Rio's for. I wanted to introduce her to Charlie. He was so excited.
think
She
of
was
where
so
I would
excited.
go, like-
Yeah, where would you guys go, Chris? Patty, where you going?
to
If you
think
need
of,
some New York in your life, where you going?
It was just
I
a lot
don't
of
know,
Polina.
he's right. Joseph Avenue is a big one.
That's a
My
monster.
dirty little
Monster.
secrets I've never eaten. Jose
L&B
Avenue.
restaurant. L&B restaurant, not the pizza, going to
The
the restaurant.
restaurant.
Like these
Oh,
are.
I got another monster.
I need you to stay up on the mic.
Oh, shit. Wow, I was right here.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I got a monster one, bro. I don't even. You was all gonna be like, oh, bro, Randazzo's.
Randazzo's.
They still,
okay.
bro. That
right.
sauce is still fucking killer. bro.
Right.
Sick. You
All
go there
right.
for the mild shrimp or the galamad, bro. They still kill it over there.
Yeah.
And
Randazzo's
and the
fine.
guy's a sweetheart, bro.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Oh,
good
Brennan and
people, bro.
Carl.
Brennan
I haven't been there in a while.
solid, bro. Still
Brennan,
solid.
Still solid. Still cash
Wait,
only.
you've
God
never
bless
been
any of the
No,
businesses.
I haven't been in a
still
while.
cash only.
Facts, bro.
I haven't been to Brennan in a minute. I just
Oh,
feel
I thought
like
you were gonna say you've never been.
no. I just haven't been there in a long time. Like
Let me tell you something. Today, especially too, you're talking about cash. Only doing cash now, especially in the feast business, bro. You're dead.
Yeah,
Nobody
you can't
carries cash anymore, bro. Everything's
Well,
credit
do
card.
you know? I'm not the credit card. I'm the opposite. I'm always cash, right? Do you know when I pull out cash to pay for something, people look like the younger generation
Yeah,
looks at me
people don't
like
even
I'm
take
Fred
it anymore,
Flintstone.
bro. Yeah.
Like,
only because we do the podcast, and then I'm like putting the shit on the card, and then you have cash, and sometimes like,
no, I'm not even talking about just you. I'm talking about anybody. Anybody. They look at you like.
Wait, I'm talking about accepting card on the food truck.
I'm talking about just
Yeah,
pulling it out.
nobody even takes
Like, you-
cash anymore, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nobody.
It's crazy.
Wait. You're saying that they don't accept it, or nobody spends
nobody
cash?
has it.
Right. Nobody has cash.
Bro, it's like carpal tunnel, bro. Everyone's just swiping, bro,
Right.
with cards now.
And
It's
a
crazy.
place like
So
Brennan and
sick,
Carr
bro.
still only taking cash. It's like a testament to them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you guys being Bensoners, do you think John Deli's roast beef is better than Brennan and Carr Roll and Roast?
That's two totally different roast
It
beefs.
is, but if you had to pick one,
It's not the roast beef because it's the gravy.
yeah, it's the gravy.
I agree with
The
you.
bread,
John's Deli
just
is
the
not.
combo.
The roast beef is not.
It's whatever. It's the gravy.
It's the gravy.
Look at what's the pizzeria? She's blanking out. In the city, the pizzeria.
Joan Pat's.
No, the one on Cross Street from Mulberry Street, Lombardi's.
Okay.
Lombardi's is the oldest pizzeria in New York. I think they were the first.
I feel
one.
bad for Manhattan pizzerias, even though they're making
They're
money.
over 100 years old. They do not accept anything but cash. You
But
cannot go in there and
the
spend
Faro was
with
like
a
that
credit
too.
card.
The Faro didn't take
Yeah.
card.
Ortobello's didn't. It's cash only.
Yeah.
That's how you knew.
Still, though?
That's how you knew who the hippies were. They were walking out one by one, going to ATM because they didn't know.
They're like, I don't even own a fucking debit card.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna pay
didn't
cash.
know. I know.
Is it still like that?
Cause yeah, you had to bring cash there.
I haven't been in a while, bro.
Yeah, Lombardi's is still just cash. There's a few places, and you know those are the places that are the best.
100%.
You know, you want to know where I have never been, bro? And it's crazy. Patsy's. Patsy's one of the
Never
oldest.
been
I've
to
never been to
Patsy's.
Patsy's either.
Cause Patsy's a monster spot.
Never been to Patsy's.
But my argument to that is, I'm sure it is, but we have no reason to ever go there.
Too far
Correct.
town.
Right,
Correct.
right.
Yeah, but
So
that's a
I would
place to
never
visit.
drive there
You know what I'm
to
saying?
go get pizza.
Right.
But if I'm in that area, if I just happen to be in that area, yes, I'm gonna say.
You make
Well,
it
the
stop.
only
And
time
I'll
you
eat
be
the
in
whole
that
pie by
area.
myself.
The only time you be in that area is when. You should know this.
Work.
No. When if you're at a hospital.
Oh. I was pretty close to that. But it's going too late at night.
you're
I just
uptown
want, yo, we're
hospital.
talking about pizza. I just want to shout out La Casa Bella on Cropsey Avenue, my old stomping ground over there.
Yeah.
That's
They're their upside down square to me is
and the vodka
best.
slice is
Top notch.
unbelievable.
the vodka slice, bro. The vodka sauce is banging, but they're that
a mu-
upside down slice, bro. To me, is what L&B was like 20 years ago, bro.
Facts.
Well, I feel like it's a rite of passage to come on here
In
and
Staten
actually
Island,
know what
I
their
like the
favorite
square.
pizza is.
Yeah,
What's the top 3 pizzas? What's your top 3 New York slices? Both of you. And you can't get out of it because any
Drum
guest that's
roll.
ever come on here, we've asked and you had to answer. You're not offending nobody.
I got to
cuz-
put the square.
Okay.
No, just,
No,
excuse me. Hold on.
We
No,
got-
no,
it's
hold
just-
on.
it's always
Wait,
a- it's
Staten
always a
Island?
No,
decide.
no, no.
It's
I
always
meant the square from La Casa Bella is one of my favorite slices.
No, we're talking about slices. See, because we can talk about pizza. What's your top 3 pizza? Is slices.
I know.
Cheese
That's
slice.
why
I
I
mean-
like square, bro. I'm a
Well,
big square guy.
I mean a regular oven, regular corner pizzeria. That's what I think when I hear slice. And I'd have to say, mine, I think New Park, for me, is probably number 1. Regular slice.
New Park is definitely banging.
Park is always solid. Bro.
I think that's really number 1 now.
Roberta's.
But I wouldn't consider that a regular slice.
Oh, they have a regular slice of Roberta's.
I don't think those ovens are the
Oh,
same
Roberta's
ovens.
might be some of the best. Hold on, you're gonna try telling me a certain oven?
Yeah,
has to cook a certain size
I'm
of
talking
pizza?
about corner.
Yeah, gas
pizza,
oven.
Get regular.
Regular slice.
5-year-old.
We're not talking about. You're talking about artisanal. That's to me. It's
First of all, don't
artisanal
use words
pizza.
I don't know what it means
Stop
because
with
now I'm
these
gonna think you're from. Now I'm gonna think you're trying to offend me, bro.
No, you know, John. You know what I'm
I have
saying.
no idea.
These are artisanal. I don't fuck. You know.
I'm talking about a place you can go
No,
get a
New
slice
Park
for
is solid
$3.
though because they're just a regular solid.
Regular
slice.
pizza
The
oven.
truth is, I don't eat regular size. I'm a swear guy.
Okay, so
cuz-
then say your squares.
Yeah,
Pizza di Amore.
La
Shout out to
Casa
Pizza
Bella
di
is one
Amore.
of my biggest spots.
Now,
I
would
have-
you consider Linda Street? Because I think Linda Street's slice is one of the best slices. But
never
is
had
that
it.
oven?
I never been.
Bro,
I
I'm gonna
never
be
even
honest
heard
with
of
you.
it.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I only eat pizza in the neighborhood.
No, I feel you.
I don't go.
feel-
Like, I hate
feel
to be
you.
that guy. I hate to be. Look at this dickhead.
Bro,
He
J
don't
and
leave the
V. Oh, you
neighborhood.
want my
But I
favorite
Here's the
slice?
thing.
You ready like that? Hold on, J and V.
JB has
Bro,
a
amazing.
banging
Shout out
slice.
to Tony. Tony's a
Banging
friend of mine.
slice.
Right,
Shout out to fucking
Local
Jay.
Joe.
You know, this is the thing.
Definitely my favorite slice.
When you want to talk about artisanal pizza, brick oven, wood fire oven, all different types of styles of pizza, right?
He said artisanal again.
It's
You're starting
hard.
to sound like a fucking yuppie,
It's
bro. I gotta
hard.
be honest with you.
Because
Kid went to
you're in the
Dwayne Reed for
business.
3
You're
years,
in
whatever
the
school you went
business
to.
now, especially now. You got to really fucking step your shit up because pizza is not.
I don't like
broad.
pizza being stepped up. I like
No, pizza's too
original,
broad.
simple fucking
All right,
slices,
all
bro.
right. So here's the thing, right? How do I put this? You have to really think about like. To be honest, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
I'm gonna help you out. You ready?
Well, hold on. We were
I don't
talking about.
talk to
You were talking about
anybody or
artisanal
trust
pizza.
anybody that don't like onions. So therefore, you really don't got much to say with me.
Or that
cuz.
scoops that bagel, because if I ever scoop
Who
my bagel,
scoops a
shoot me
bagel?
in the head.
Who scoops a bagel?
The guy sitting to your right. Are you sick?
Wait a
bagel scooper?
second. Stop the fucking
Thank
shit.
God this came up.
You get a bagel, cut it, and scoop
Scoops
the
it.
dough out.
There's more room for the sandwich, Pat.
Oh,
Listen,
we gotta shut his mic off.
Listen,
Sure.
listen to me. I'm an extra cheese kind of guy.
Cause there's no way around this.
No.
What is
Yes,
extra
there is.
cheese? I love
Listen,
extra cheese
time.
too.
When you, first of all, we just had this conversation.
With scooping a bagel?
No, we had this conversation today on the stoop.
If I knew that, I would have left.
We had this conversation on the stoop today, right? Talk about when you make a sandwich, even like a cheesesteak. Remember when the
We
sandwich
don't
is
like
too
it
big
thick. We don't like it thick.
and everything's falling out and you're eating it, it's tough, right? So when I have a bagel, I'm putting turkey, I'm putting bacon, I'm putting cheese, lettuce, tomato, all that shit, right? When you scoop it, it just fits better, and it makes it easier bite.
Is this
I
not
mean,
like
I guess,
a weight thing?
if I was gay,
No,
I'd
this is
fucking
not a
scoop
weight
my
thing because
bagel
I'm putting
too, bro.
I'm putting extra cheese, bacon. It's not a weight thing.
All right. Do you get
It's
a multi? Do you
preference.
get a multi-grain bagel?
No, sesame.
Of course he does.
Sesame or
All right,
everything.
it's okay, sweetie. I remember when I had my first bagel.
What is he? He's drinking matcha every morning now. He's scooping his fucking bagel.
Listen.
Embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you.
I'll be honest with you, I can't tell you the last time I ordered a bagel with cold cuts on it, like turkey. I'll order a sandwich.
That's like a beach thing.
bagel, maybe a bagel.
If I go to the beach, I
So
bring
talking
it.
about bagels, can I put you all on real quick? When it comes to I like some weird shit. I was gonna tell Anthony today about this. We had Anthony Roday on the show. I just want to say shout out. The guy was a gentleman, fucking hysterical. What a comedian, bro.
Outright.
Guy's a professional. Anyway, I put him on today. I told him I love hot dogs. I don't know if anybody loves
I'm
hot
a
dogs.
huge hot dog.
You ever
guy.
have a hot dog with cream cheese?
Never in my
Don't
life.
fucking look at me funny about a fucking scoop bagel. He's putting
you're right.
fucking
We gotta
cream cheese
show
on a
him.
hot
you
dog.
No, bro. What is happening
Right, I
on the
don't know.
Voices of
I'll
Brooklyn?
be honest, I got a little
this
hotter.
is.
It's a Lincoln. It's a
I'm
Lincoln
sweating
log.
now.
Wait, so let me ask you a question. Hot dog in the bun.
I don't wanna hear
No
that.
ketchup, no mustard, cream cheese.
Cream cheese right down the. Cause I promise you're gonna try
But
it,
so
and
now,
you're gonna
can
text
I-
me like you're gonna be like, "Yo, cuz, thank you."
I'm
I mean,
Thank
actually,
you.
I need the only other question
Promise
is
you I
how
will
the
not text you.
how the fuck did you figure that out?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it. My uncle Steve did, bro, when I was a kid.
How the fuck did he figure it out?
He's fucking
Uncle Steve
genius,
was going
bro.
through some rough times.
That's
Uncle
rough.
Steve was smoking that 80s
And,
weed.
and then and then on top of that, this kid Anthony was like, "You want to know how to make a minute hot dog? You put it in a microwave.
No, that's crazy.
It tastes like a
I
grew up
said,
in a
bro,
dirty
what were you
water
in
dog."
fucking? What were you in Rikers, bro?
No, he was like, I was like, why do you need?
No,
why
you
do
grew
you
up in a
gotta have it
broken
in a minute?
You grew up in a
Where
broken home.
broken home. He said.
Nah, yeah, that's
Wait,
crazy.
can I tell you my sandwich?
Yeah,
You can
I
move
gotta
on real
hear
quick.
this,
So I'm gonna
yeah.
put you on, bro, because I'm a big cream cheese guy in my house, bro. You gotta get an everything bagel, toasted twice, with cream cheese and tuna fish. Cause I see you looking at me differently. I promise
You know, I'm looking at him. I've been looking at him differently all day.
I'll be honest.
We
I
was
got
having
a
this
little
conversation 3
nauseous.
times
we get
now.
sandwich. Yo, you're gonna eat. You're never gonna want to eat anything. How about this? You're gonna go on a kick of that. You know, when you get into something, you can't eat nothing else for a while. You're gonna get that, and you're gonna be like, "Holy shit!"
Can we go over our day today? Ready?
Why-
Ready?
wait,
Hold
wait,
on.
why did
I
we
just
just
say,
let's
Why
go
did
over
we
our
just
day.
skip right past hot dog and cream cheese?
I don't know how we. I
No,
don't
this
know.
only just started. This only
You
just started.
literally get the hot dog plain in the bun and then get cream cheese, just put it on top and go for it.
No, you got to put it on the bread, and then you put the hot dog in.
rough.
Hey, just go for
Sounds
it.
rough.
Cause you're gonna try it, and I promise you, you're gonna text me like, "Yo, cuz, thank you. I
Listen,
appreciate
I
it."
would be interested in trying all these things on camera for the content. Other than that, I ain't trying.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. We got to try all this shit out.
And
We all
out
got to
of
come
your
up with a
fucking
different thing
barbecue
for one of
going
us
out
to
the
try.
window, we're putting hot dogs and cream cheese and buns together.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. Are you guys ketchup guys?
Yeah, but it
You're
depends on what it's on.
ketchup.
I'm not ketchup on a hot dog. No.
Oh no, I am.
No, I'm mustard.
And I'm
hot
putting
dog.
ketchup on my
I'm
eggs.
Sauerkraut, mustard, and onions.
Me too. Sauerkraut and mustard. My third one
that's
is
crazy.
when I used to be able to eat 3. My third one would be sauerkraut, mustard, and onions. My first 2 are sauerkraut and mustard.
But you're not putting ketchup on your eggs? Am I the only one here that's doing
Oh, I
this?
put ketchup on it.
Thank
That's
God.
wild.
Yeah,
Chris?
it depends how I'm having them.
Okay.
It depends.
Call me
It don't matter.
wild, but I just feel like
I'm gonna call you a
ketchup-
lot of things. You scoop your bagel, bro.
Wait,
and
well,
you
I
wear
didn't
Crocs.
I didn't even get started with you. And you
you
know
wear
what's coming.
Crocs, and
You
I
know
just
what's
found out
coming.
you scoop
You're
your
about to
bagel.
say
You know-
ketchup on something crazy.
No. I personally think ketchup is so overpowering that I don't personally. My thing is,
you don't use
I like to taste what
he's
I'm
eating.
eating.
all right.
So if I'm getting a burger, I want to taste the burger. I want to see the seasoning. I want to. The ketchup it just tastes ketchup.
I like A1 sauce on a burger.
Yeah, that's fine. I marinated shit in Peter Luger
Yeah,
sauce.
I'm just not a
recently.
I
sauce
can't do
guy.
A1, bro. It tastes like ammonia to me.
Does it?
That A1, yeah, I can't do it.
That's a,
Yeah,
that's a,
I
love a
It's
Luger
the
sauce,
Worcestershire in there. You like the way I said that?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
the,
you
I
know
like the
what?
way you said that. The Worcestershire.
Yo, you know what I just
I
found
could
out?
never
You know,
say
you know what the number 1 ingredient in Worcestershire sauces? You'll never believe it.
Piss?
Nah, anchovies.
Don't try to get
Oh,
away
yeah, I
from
can
this. Don't try to get
definitely
away,
see
you fucking
Where am I
motherfucker.
going? 'Cause you got nothing-
Don't
you wear
try to get
Crocs
away
and
from
scoop
this.
bagels.
Ready?
You
Kid
wear
eats.
crops and scoop bagels.
Ready?
How could you really have
Cold
it?
pasta. Cold.
I'm
That's
not
not
gonna
going-
say.
Hold on,
That's
I'm
not
not
going-
done. I'm not
gonna
done.
say-
I'm not done. I'm not
That's
done.
not going wild here,
Cold.
cuz.
Cold pizza. You a cold pizza guy?
I'm not a cold pizza guy, but I've eaten cold pizza before.
Room temp.
He's
room
making
temp.
it sound. Hold on.
No, I've eaten it before cold.
No,
but
I've eaten
not
it
like
before cold.
Bro, this kid's trying to make it sound like I go out to go grab something. Be like, yeah, let me get a cold slice of cold pizza.
No, but I think
if I
it's-
come home and I'm
it's
starving,
disrespect-
especially if I'm whacked or I'm drunk, I'm eating a slice of cold fucking
You don't
pizza.
got
I would do-
3.5 minutes to put it in a toaster?
No.
Oh, what? You want me to wrap that in fucking paper towel too and heat that?
Just saying, put it in the fucking
This
toaster.
kid went to Bookings one weekend. He's wrapping hot dogs in
if
paper
you're
towel.
actually
bro.
at the point where you're grabbing a cold slice and eating it,
You're
then
right.
No, you
gotta
don't
be
have
right.
3.5 minutes. You want that motherfucker.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
you gotta be.
Because you better come with something else, bro, if that's all you had
What
for
else
me,
did you
bro.
say today? You said
Cold
that.
macaroni, bro. Stop saying pasta. It's upsetting
What's
me.
next on the list, Chris? Come on.
What else did
These
he
guys
say?
are gonna kill each other, bro.
He asked him if he'd rather have a chocolate chip cookie hot or cold. Not cold,
I'm
but
not
like
a sweet eater. I'm not a sweet
I
eater.
like a cookie skillet with a little
a
fucking
cookie
ice cream.
skillet,
floating on
right?
top.
You'd no, like what would you rather have?
I'd have it at home. You're going in your closet and grabbing a fucking chocolate chip cookie. If you're
This isn't
maybe
Chips
and it's on
Ahoy.
the
Maybe if it's a Chips Ahoy,
It's
it's
a would you,
shop
it's
right.
would you rather?
Go scoop
Would
your
you
fucking
rather? If
bagel.
God came down from the sky and was like, "Here's a cookie,"
This is getting
you
out of hand, bro.
Did you ever get ice cream, Rocky Road ice cream, whatever ice cream you eat, and get the Oreo cookies or the Chips Ahoy cookies and crush them up and put it on top of the
Yeah,
ice cream?
yeah.
I'd rather have a hot cookie on a skillet.
100%.
I'd rather
not
have.
But
saying
are you
I
been
hate
having
that.
that at home?
No, I mean,
Right,
it'd
if
be
you're
good.
at a restaurant and you see it on the fucking menu, yeah.
You
Okay.
guys
like-
catch
hold
me
on,
eating
yeah,
a
you're
hot
definitely
cookie
not
skillet
eating
in my
a
house.
cookie.
Just know life is good.
No, the question
My
is.
girl did make me a hot cookie skillet recently. She
I
put
don't
like
even know
ice
what
cream.
the
So
fuck.
life,
I'm
life
about
is
to-
good.
Yo, can I just shut this down and move on to the next thing, bro? I went to this kid's house, bro, and he had fucking Jewish pastries in his house. So enough.
What's a
Delicious.
Jewish
The area
bakery?
he lives in now. He lives on East
Kid
Third
had
Street,
Jewish
bro. He
cannolis,
got
bro. There was only one opening. on
I'm
one
half
side
Jewish.
of
Would
the
you have gefilte fish
I'm
and
done.
lox?
We had no.
There
Let me
we
tell you
go.
something. This Jewish bakery.
Am I the only half Jew at
Well,
this table?
first of all,
Yes.
this listen to me. First of all, the Jewish bakeries are fire. Don't sleep on
It's the only
them.
thing
No,
they
they
do
are,
right.
they are.
They have rugula.
Yeah.
You know, a chocolate rugula, right? They got these little cream cheese little things. They got a little potato knish, but they're not knishes. They're like sesame seeds.
So like-
It's like a croissant with like potato. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Don't have disrespect in there, gang. It's delicious. But
Do you have your late locks on your bagels?
No.
I'm not a lox guy.
I'm not a lox guy.
I'm not a lox guy.
I'm not a really fish guy
I've
at all.
eaten it before, but
I tried it
I've
again
never
within
had
this
it.
last past year. I tried it because my father used to like it, and I tried it, and I almost threw up. I couldn't do
Really?
it.
I have like
I
the
don't-
best of all culinary because I'm Sicilian, Irish, and fucking Jewish. You know,
You're a
so
lox
I-
guy?
I love lox, bro. I love corned beef, love lox.
I like
you know.
corned beef.
I love
Corned
a
beef guy.
cream cheese and bacon.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a little
wait,
normal
that's
though.
good.
I feel like.
Nah, that's a
What is
normal
that?
thing.
Cream cheese and bacon.
Oh yeah. all right.
Somebody at work got a peanut butter and bacon. I said, you need a
That's the
fucking
Elvis
crazy.
Presley right there.
gallon of
Yeah,
water.
that is the Elvis Presley.
Peanut butter and jelly on a fucking long Italian
Yeah, you've
bread.
seen that documentary? What they said? Yo,
That's-
he was like you, but instead of digging out the bagel, he would get a loaf, like a loaf of Italian
Didn't
bread.
he die eating a
Probably
peanut butter
why
and
he
jelly
died.
sandwich?
Probably.
This is probably why he died on the bowl trying to shit this thing
Yeah,
out.
I'm pretty sure they found it.
No, he would cut a hole in the top of the Italian bread, like cut like that, dig it all out, all the bread, and fill the whole thing
Come
up
on,
with
bro.
bacon, cream cheese, jelly.
So it was like
Smart
a canoe.
man. Smart
like
man.
a canoe, like a death canoe. 'cause
What a
it killed
beautiful
the
mind.
motherfucker.
And they
So-
sell it in
Beautiful mind.
restaurants
Bro,
down there.
in the
You're
documentary.
comparing yourself to Elvis?
That was Elvis?
Yeah, this was
Elvis.
Elvis.
It's
How
peanut
fucking
butter.
you scoop a bagel, bro. He's talking about scooping a thing of Italian bread.
Yo,
It's a
let me tell you how
difference.
much he loved this. They said they would be hanging out at his house, him and his friends, and he would get in the mood for that. And this is on the documentary, bro. He would get all his friends. They would get on the private plane, fly to the place that made it, buy them all, and fly back with all the sandwiches.
For the sandwich?
For the sandwiches.
Nice
Bro,
life.
watch this Elvis documentary.
Nice
I would do that if I had to, you know.
If I had the
Bro,
money.
he would, and if he was busy, he would send his pilot, fly there, get the
God
fucking
bless, he's a
sandwiches,
smart
and
man.
This is
God
a good
bless him.
question. Craving authentic Italian flavors in Brooklyn? Pasta Fresca at 6406 11th Avenue is your go-to spot for fresh homemade pasta, classic sauces, and mouth-watering Italian dishes. Don't leave without trying their famous savory sfogliatella, a word that I learned recently. Open daily, it's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, or a special night out. Experience the taste of Italy right in Brooklyn at Pasta Fresca. Fresh, delicious, and unforgettable. Looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? The Pinnacle Real Estate team has you covered. Led by pro agent Frank Bergen, they make the process simple, stress-free, and tailored to your needs. Whether it's finding your dream home or getting top dollar for your property, Frank and the Pinnacle team bring expertise, professionalism, and the result you could trust. If all this shit pans out for all of us, are you moving out of New York?
I'm ready to fucking move out now.
And that's not
I'm not
like
going far.
Staten Island. Like Staten Island don't count. You
No,
got
I'm not
a
going
Jersey
far.
don't count either because that don't make sense.
No, because I'm ready to skip over. For me, bro,
It's
I
either
got to be
Jersey or
honest with you.
Florida.
I'm ready to sell all my trailers, sell everything I got, and move to fucking sell all the trailers and buy cattle and move to fucking Montana, bro. I swear, I'm ready to go, bro.
I'm that kind of guy. I would
ready
love
to
to
go.
go
Do you
live
have
in
kids?
the middle of the woods somewhere. I had
Yeah,
a
that's
folk
why,
house.
bro. When you have kids and you just start
Yeah.
looking at life differently and
100%.
where how your kids play outside and who they're playing with and what they're playing with today, it's
you're
ready to
100%
fuck.
right.
It's just
Once
loud
the
here.
kids come in the
And
picture,
for what
you
we
start
do,
thinking
like New York is a terrible fucking place for it. Like, New York, and it was a comedian that came on that explained it pretty well. He said New York is more like the hating type of energy.
I think that was Mo.
what?
That was Mo.
Little Mo said that.
What was it? I missed it.
New York's more like haters. Like nobody wants to like see
Nobody
the other
wants to see
person
someone
do
do
better
good,
than
bro.
them. And I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking happy for whoever's
But where
fucking
would you?
out there.
Where would
That-
you?
that's why, 'cause you're gonna take off.
Where's your dream? If you had the money, if you had everything you wanted, where's your dream to go live?
Here's the problem, because whenever I leave the tri-state area, I don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm programmed here. So like I'll go to Florida, and I went to the Keys, for example. Bro, it's beautiful. But it's beautiful for me because it's vacation. Could I picture myself living in the fucking Florida Keys year round? There's nobody around.
Yeah,
You know, it's all tourists. Nobody speaks like me. I stand out wherever the fuck I go. So that's going to happen to you no matter where you go. You're going to complain about the food, the culture, the way people speak.
Well,
Everything's going to bother
so,
you. Traffic.
Listen, I lived in L.A. for two and a half
too.
years, 3 years.
2 years I lived there.
I lived there, and let me tell you something, bro. I never, ever, ever missed seasons because you don't realize how much you
100%.
appreciate the heat when it's cold, and you appreciate the cold when it's too hot.
It bugged me out it was Christmas and I had on shorts and a t-shirt and all the houses are decorated for
And-
Christmas and it was
And it's
uncomfortable.
another thing that, like, I swear to God, I was never so pale in my life. I was pale.
Because you were living with Joe Mary.
Well, that's true. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you would think you're in California, you would think you'd be at the beach, but once you dive into life and live in and it's just there.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
appreciate it. It's nothing special. When the summertime comes here, I'm running to the beaches.
Bro,
I haven't been there. You know what I mean?
I lived in Florida for almost 5 years. But I lived in Central Florida, and they have seasons over there.
See, I could see myself
Bro,
moving
it
in
was
Florida.
in the winter. They have a winter there,
Oh,
and in
really?
the winter, bro, it's like in the morning, it's like in the fucking high 30s, 40s, bro. It's cold. You can wear a
That's-
hoodie,
yeah.
you can hang out.
It's not for nothing.
Bad,
Florida
bro.
had that all winter this
Yeah.
winter.
They
I
had
was
a
here.
bad-
They had a
winter,
bad
right?
But I'm
winter,
saying
30 degrees.
Central though, they have like 4 different seasons. They have a fall over there. It's gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, my mother lives in
Central.
Tampa, Newport Richie.
I've been there once.
She moved down there like years ago, and I always go there. I'm like, listen, this is nice, but these people are weird.
Yeah,
They're
you're young,
half-
Chris.
they're
Wait
half-
another 10, 15 years. I promise you're going to start looking at it different.
I'm a
bro.
city guy, bro.
Well, I don't. I look
like
at
I
it.
went to
City.
Boca 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever it was, with my wife. We just went for like 3 days. Bro, if I didn't have my daughter in school here and I'd have to take my daughter away from her friends, I would move there in a second.
I don't know,
too.
Pat, because you got to think of the
Boca-
accents.
I was just in Boca a couple
I don't
weeks
care
ago.
about the accents, bro.
Not
It's
the
just
accents,
so
not the accents.
calm
The
and
access.
peaceful. It's not this wake up, running, rush it.
Yeah,
It's just a better quality of life. You're just not doing 100 miles an hour. all
You
the
started the question with saying if everything pans out. Shit, if everything pans out, I got a lot of money. I'm staying here because my number one thing is it's gotten too expensive. But if I could afford to be here, I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
Facts.
That's just how I feel.
Well,
Bro. I love
would
Mill
you stay,
Basin.
would you stay in Brooklyn? Would you go to like
No,
Jersey?
if I
or
could
something?
afford, we're talking about I got fuck you money.
Oh, fuck you.
I'll live in Toad Hill. I'll live in Mill Basin. I'll
Because-
live maybe Long Island, Manhattan. I don't know. I love it here. But it's hard to be here because you need a lot of money.
But Johnny, boy, here's where my question was when I asked, "Do you have kids?" That's gonna change, bro,
No, I know.
drastically.
Bro,
when you
listen,
have
my
kids,
best
bro.
friend
How
just
old
had.
are you, John?
I'm 32. I'm gonna be 32 in July.
How old are you guys?
30.
See, Pat, I know we're close. I'm 40.
46.
Yeah, so bro, when you have kids, your whole view on just everything, bro, it's not about your life
No,
anymore.
I get it.
Where you want
Well,
to stay.
my best friends are having kids, and I'm starting to see it like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
bro, it
You know
fucking
what I mean?
changed drastically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm sure.
changed.
Yeah, I'm
Drastically.
I don't know, I always say like I hate the noise as far as the amount of people that are in here. The city's always a mess. You know, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
until you
that
go
type of
somewhere
noise.
where it's dead, and you're like, fuck.
I live off chaos, bro.
Yeah,
like I just that's
because you're still young. Because you're
It's
still,
just
believe me, it
programmed.
changed for me in the last 10.
just because I know the city so well. Like I know where to go if I want a certain vibe. I know where to go for food. I just like I have it all down pat.
You're gonna
so
say
it's
it's
like-
gonna come to a point where you stop looking for those things. That's not
Yeah.
that's not gonna be a life anymore.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Kids, I mean, God willing, if you want them. If you don't, 100%. But once you have kids, bro, life is just completely different.
You
bro.
still in Brooklyn?
It's no, I'm in Staten Island.
Where in Staten
Yeah, in
Island?
Bay Terrace.
And that's like another place. That was like a culture shock for me to come out here. You know, and then I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, this is different out here. Like the people are different, and around my age too. Because you moved out when you were a little older. You had kids. It's not like you're making friends. Your friends are in the fucking neighborhood.
How long, when did you move to Staten Island?
I've lived in bro. I've been living on my own since I'm 18.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's
So
like
I've,
40 something
I've
now.
lived. I've lived everywhere. Bro. I did 5 years in Florida. I was in Jersey for years. I was back in Brooklyn. I was in Staten Island. I lived.
What made you move to Florida? Work, or you just decided I'm not
Yeah,
here?
no. Wound up being. We sold our house in Brooklyn, and my mother wound up going that way. And it was either me. I was looking to go to culinary school. And it was either that or go to Florida. And I brought my boy with me, and I went down to Florida, and I started in this restaurant doing prep. And one morning, one of the chefs didn't show up to do the breakfast. They used to do a really big buffet breakfast, and I wound up banging out the whole thing. And the chef came in, and he was like, "Yo, who did this?" You were like, "Oh, Ralph." So everyone calls me. My real name's Ralphie, but everyone always calls me Ray. They were like, "Oh, Ralph did it." And then from that day on, I started working in the kitchen. They put me on the line.
Nice. Yeah.
And that's how I started my career as a chef. And I wound up, going down the line, living in Florida. But with that being said, talking about Florida and all the different seasons, living in Central Florida, I worked in a restaurant in the Villages. You ever hear of the Villages? Mm-hmm. So the Village is like Disney World for older people. It's 55 and older. It's the largest growing development in the world. And, bro, it has the highest STD rate in the United States, bro.
Jesus Christ.
They're all swingers. Oh, it's party central for old, bro. People getting pulled over on golf carts, they're fucking on golf carts. They're whacked all day, every day. There's from morning to
you
night.
don't want to move to Florida.
No wonder you said, I can go back to Central Florida.
Nah,
right.
I said I would skip over Florida.
I don't know if I'd get down. I don't know if sweetie, I don't know if I get down on a golf cart.
Ralphie picking you up in a golf cart in his underwear.
The first time I ever heard someone call you Ray, my head was spinning. I said, who the fuck's Ray?
Yeah, bro. Anybody? How about this? So the way my name came out, I got picked up by a TV show. I was on a cooking show, and they made me go by my real name. And when I was on it, like I was watching the show with friends and family in my house, and like, bro, I'm talking about family, like cousins. They were like, "Who the fuck is Ralph?" Nobody ever knew my name was Ralph ever my whole entire life, bro.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite. I thought your actual name was Ray, but everybody was calling.
Nobody ever. I think my mother, my brother, and like maybe like one other person knew my name was fucking Ralph, bro.
That's amazing.
So growing up in my family, I come from a Italian household. The firstborn has to be named after the father, which is my brother Nicholas. He's named after my father Nicholas, and then the secondborn may have to be named after the father's father, which is Ralph.
We went the opposite.
So yeah, but whatever, same direct. You know how it goes. And my mother didn't like the name Ralph, so she's like, all right. Told my father, like, we'll name him that, but we're never gonna call him that. And my father was like, yeah, all right. So my father's the only one that ever called me that Ralphie boy. He used to call me Ralphie boy. My father passed when I was 8. He's the only one that ever called me that. So my whole entire life, up until when I got picked up by that TV show, nobody ever knew that was my name.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's funny.
It's funny. It's fucking
Yo, sidebar. Sorry about your father.
Thank
by
you,
the way.
thank you.
Is somebody on the Knicks gonna fucking wear those shorts? Did you talk to Lil D? Could you announce it now? I'll cut it out of the podcast.
Lil D. I got Lil D in the studio tomorrow. He's my model.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that.
But
I don't know. We'll see. I don't push, bro. You know me.
I know.
He's been making a lot of videos wearing Nick shit.
Yeah,
He just did a commercial for MSG.
Yeah,
that was a commercial that he did?
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I got him in the studio tomorrow. We're gonna take some of him wearing them. But I want to sell them.
We gotta get it over. You gotta just throw it at Josh Hart's head when he walks
Yo,
out.
Coach, can I intervene real quick? And I'm telling you this as a friend. I know we don't know each other long, but what you just said, I felt because I used to feel that way. If this don't apply, let it fly. Bro, push, motherfucker.
No, I just started.
Sometimes
I just started.
I hear you, but I'm just saying sometimes there's opportunities that are gonna get missing. Like, bro, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like the other day, he ran up to that kid in the car. Like I would have never
Send
did
me
that.
that video.
Yeah, I would have never did that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's ego, and I feel like sometimes like, yo, I can't do like
I don't think it's
said
ego.
fuck that.
I think it's.
Yeah, but that's how you get shit done.
No, for sure. It's not. I don't think it's ego
That's
with you.
great.
I know you well.
I'm saying that was great.
Yeah.
And I'm saying when I see it, I always tell myself, if I see it now, when someone says something, I got to say something. So, bro, if you have an opportunity for that kid to wear your fucking shorts,
No, of course.
Bro, you got to tell that kid to wear
No,
fucking
absolutely.
shorts.
And
Ooh, Little D, right?
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
monster.
Yeah.
cuz.
he's gonna wear them. It's more so about asking people to connect me to people that I don't know that I never do.
Yeah,
I'm
but
never
you-
like, yo, you know that
bro,
person?
you
Let me
have-
get on. Because
you're
I
in that
never.
business where you have to. If
There's
you're
two
ashamed,
reasons. There's 2 reasons for it. Number
But, John,
one,
you're a beautiful kid.
it's-
You deserve that,
No, I
bro. So if
appreciate
you
it.
got that link, bro, take it.
I never want to feel. I never ever have wanted to go to somebody and ask them for something and like put them out. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you go do something for me and now, like I'm indebted to you in a way.
Well, that's why this industry sucks because it's
John,
transactional.
Because
you're
people
in a
hold that shit
business
over your head,
but you're in
and
a
I
business
don't-
that calls for that.
No, absolutely, you're right. And anything that's ever come to me ever in my life, knock on wood, bro, has come to me just because it was me. And I've never actually asked nobody
It's
for
karma,
nothing.
good
You
karma.
know what I'm saying? I don't do nobody wrong. I don't care what you got going on. I care about what we got going on. Like I don't care. You know.
That's why it
But
comes
I
around
just
to you,
started
bro.
to realize, and I've been talking to a lot of people about this from like an influencer standpoint, that you have to kind of do what you just said.
Yeah, because
And
sometimes
push
you
it a
got to
little bit.
push.
And I was
bro.
never like that. If I was like that 2 years ago, I was at a very hot. Like for me, I was at a height 2 years ago. We dropped down a little bit. If I had that mentality at that point, oh yeah, bro, sky's the limit. So now I'm looking back in hindsight, everything is 2020. You're 100% right.
Yeah,
So I'm
bro,
working
just
on it. I'm working on
something.
it.
But that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
it's good for you
recognize
guys.
it
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
you
bro.
know to break that barrier because if you have an opportunity, especially with the Knicks and stuff like that, you got to do it, bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Well, look what Little Mo said. Little Mo said he had the opportunity when the whole Yankees thing started and they were going to the World Series and this and that. And he said that was at a time when he was looking to pivot from food because everybody was doing food. And he said, you know what? I'm going to get the season tickets. I'm going to do everything I got to do. I'm going to go to Yankee Stadium. I'm going to make the video. I'm going to get the players. I'm going to sit behind the. And he just went and did it. And
you gotta have a lot of
pivoted right
balls to
sports.
separate yourself in this game.
That's
you know
the
what
thing.
I mean? It's
Because,
hard.
yo, I've
Very
also
hard.
had a rough 2 years, bro. Everybody's has their own story. I just had a rough 2 years, very down. And I don't want to leave the house. So I don't want to reach out to somebody next to them to do something for me because I don't even want to be there. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, I even say it to anybody that's listening. What Chris just said is it probably should be the first thing that you learn in this game is that you have to be able to separate yourself. When people say fake it till you make it, it's put a smile on when you don't want to. It's not be a fake person to people. It's when you leave the house, keep your eyes up, and when you get home, you be sad if you want. But when you leave the house, make sure you leave the house and make sure that you're able to separate how you're feeling from what's actually going on. And I was never able to do that.
It's tough too
Ever.
because it's all transactional, and I say this to everybody that comes by the show. It's like, yo, I'm trying to make connections at the end of the day. That's the goal. You guys asked me what the goal of sponsors is. No, connections, bro. I want to meet everybody. I want to uplift them on this platform because they're all from Brooklyn. It's the Voices of Brooklyn. I never put myself as a cover photo on the Voices of Brooklyn. I barely do that. It's all guest related. It's all us. You know what I mean? And it's really just like a vision at the end of the day is that we come from an area that is forgotten about, and it's a goal. But when you guys come by, I just don't like it to be a transaction. But it is a lot of the time because it's like it's mutually beneficial. But my goal is at the end, yo, that's a great kid right there. Like, we just kind of form something together. When shit comes up, we help each other out, blah, blah, blah. It's more
100%,
of a friendship.
bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
100%.
it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. You could attest to this because you're on a different tier of the podcast thing. It's that a guy from Love Island comes on. I'm sure he's a great kid, but it's a transactional thing. He knows that he's going to be able to get his voice out, and that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's beautiful what you're saying, because especially today, day and age, nobody wants to see anybody like really fucking crushing it more than they are, bro. And
Nobody.
That's disgusting. It's
really
horrible.
is.
I swear to God, but I always wish well for everybody because I always feel like it comes back around tenfold.
Of course.
You know?
We could say it on the Voices.
And there's plenty of room for everybody.
That's
to
what I'm trying
just,
to say.
Everybody
there's
eat the
plenty of
plate
room for
is big
everybody.
enough.
Right. Like, if
100%.
everybody.
Chris could attest. I've been calling you and everything, and we both had Anthony Rodea. I'm like, yo, when are you putting that out? I'm not trying to overlap. You know what I mean? Just because. Bro, I want everybody to fucking crush it. I'm not over here like trying to make sure keeping somebody down is the fucking corniest thing you do. And a lot of people in this game do that. And it's like, bro, just uplift your neighbor, bro. What's the problem?
You inspired me to do this shit, bro. This whole podcast thing, you did, bro. You do your thing, bro. And after I seen just how you passionate you, I was like, yo, that's.
It's just like
just
dope thing that
lighted
we
a
do.
fire.
We come in, we fucking hang out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
it's
this
great.
is. Like it's a night out, you know. Like, everybody gets their face out there. You guys are connecting a
beautiful
It's
thing.
not
brand.
like an interview. It's like hanging out
it's a
with your
beautiful
friends
thing.
and bullshit.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what makes it different, bro.
Yeah.
You see, you go on there, and I know you got to have a list of things that you want to try to stay in some kind of lane. But when you could come
Yeah, right
with this
here,
kid- right, exactly. But when you
We
could
got
just,
to one question.
Yeah.
right, but what I'm saying, that's good so that there's no silence. If you have someone on here that just really ain't doing it, maybe you could keep something to keep you on track.
Right.
When you come in, you're just kicking it, and everyone's just vibing. It's a great.
No,
feeling.
it usually starts off with us asking a few questions, and by the third or fourth question,
right?
it's
It's
out
just
the
all-
window, and
yeah,
it's just a conversation that everybody's just shooting
Bro, I was
shit.
That's
telling
how you
this
know
kid,
it's a good
bro,
app.
I was trying to get this kid to do social media. He's a fucking handsome bastard. He's good on
Bro.
camera. He was on a fucking Brazilian Sweet 16. What was it? You know, it's
He won the
on a
fucking
bridge.
show, MTV, bro. Let me tell you something, Ralphie. When I seen Scally go viral at the airport, he could test this. I sent it to him right away. I was so fucking happy for
I
him.
called him. I said, bro,
Because
if you
his
don't want,
in
am I
my
lying?
head, I looked at it like, yo, your life didn't even start. You know?
Well, if you think about it, not a lot of people from our area ever made it big. I mean, we could probably name them right now. Paulie.
Yeah.
You know
Paulie.
what? I've
Who the
always
fuck
said
else?
this. All right, right now I got a list. Right, it's Paulie, Turtle from Entourage.
Oh, yeah,
Jerry
Jerry
Ferrara, shout
Ferrara.
out to Jerry.
Yeah, I forgot
Ben,
Jerry.
he's from Bensonhurst.
Dirty
Went to
Dad.
Utrecht.
Yeah.
Scott Baio,
Scott Baio. Who's the Hulk?
Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, shit.
What's the? He played for Duke and he was from Marine
Wait,
Park.
what's her name on Kings of Queens?
Oh yeah, Leah Remini.
Yeah, she.
Oh, and Lady Gaga. Lady
yeah,
Gaga's from
Leah Remini.
Bensonhurst.
Oh really?
She
Lady
was from
Gaga's from
Staten
business?
Can
Leah
we
Remini
cut
went
that
to
out?
Lafayette.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's from 13th.
I thought she was from Staten Island.
Well, maybe born there, but
She's
she
a
lived
weirdo,
she
bro.
lived
She's a
in Bensonhurst.
wacko.
There's definitely a lot of people, but right now it's a beautiful time because everybody
Chris
is
Mullin.
doing something. Chris Mullin's from Canarsie. Chris Mullin.
He went to Severing.
Yeah,
Yeah, his brother was my gym teacher for Severian.
yeah.
Mr. Mullen.
from Canarsie.
It's probably two hands.
Two hands.
It's definitely two
Stephon
hands.
Because
Mulberry.
that's
Right,
that's what I hated so much.
I went to high school. The last grade I completed was 8th, but I went to Lincoln for like a few weeks.
I don't think I even made it to 8th.
Yeah, no, bro. I went to Dewey. I got kicked out.
That was my last.
I went to
hurrah.
Lincoln. I got kicked out, and then I got sent to a military school, bro.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, I went to school with Sebastian, Stephon Mulberry's cousin, Sebastian. Bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was in social studies with him. I think I went to class like once in that school, bro.
Yeah.
But he was in there. The
Dewey,
kid was a fucking
never
beast.
seen the inside of a classroom of Dewey. Never. I would hang out on the fucking school grounds. And at a certain time when you had to go to fucking homeroom or something, we'd go to the auditorium when the bell rang. We'd
a
stand there
trade
for
school, no?
15
Electric?
minutes and then we're back out.
I couldn't even tell you what it was,
It was
bro.
a trade school.
No,
Not a
it
trade
was-
school. What's that school that's off the Bell Parkway? That's a trade school. That's right by.
I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. Dewey had like auto tech and like shit.
No,
you could
Dewey's
take
up
with
there.
him.
Fucking shit. Let's go. And I can make a clip.
question time.
What block raised you?
With what?
What block raised you?
Block raised you?
16th Avenue.
Bay 35th, 23rd Avenue.
I have too. I hung out on 24th Avenue my whole life, but I was on Bay 50th a lot too.
I got two, 3rd Avenue and Gerritsen Avenue. Gerritsen Avenue longer than 3rd Avenue.
Yeah, you're like the only one that's like from that side. I feel like that side was like such a far thing from.
When I
Pennsylvania.
moved there, what happened was I grew up in Bay Ridge from '94 to 2004. My parents wanted to buy a house. They could just afford to buy a condo. They bought a condo on Gerritsen Avenue and Avenue U. But I still went to elementary school in Bay Ridge until 2009, and then I went to high school in
You
Marine
say
Park.
wait, you mean like where we hung out?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you spent most of your time. I spent most of my time on Gerritsen Avenue and 3rd Avenue.
Yeah, so I would have to probably have to say 24th Avenue. We hung out next to PS
23rd
101.
Avenue and Bay 35th, those two blocks right there is where
Yeah.
we spent.
I said it before. It was 17 between Benson and 86. That was like the majority.
I spent a lot of time on 13th Avenue too.
Yeah, I mean,
Avenue was like
I lived there
top
when I was like a
avenue
kid.
where my-
76 and 13th.
I grew up on Bay 38 though. That's my mother lived there. My grandparents lived there.
You were right
guys
on Bay
consider-
35th
Did
on
you
the
guys
corner.
consider Bath Beach and Bensonhurst separate neighborhoods growing up?
No, not really. I mean, you,
Nah,
you
I don't
would say
even. I don't
that
even
we
think
did-
that was like talked about.
Nah.
Nah, I don't remember that even being a thing.
I don't even think Gravesend and Ben. I think.
Nah, Gravesend was separate.
You think Gravesend's
Oh,
like
yeah,
Gravesend?
Just because of
Definitely
the
separate.
AUB beef with everybody. Like
Yeah,
this.
like
Yeah,
my
Gravesend
group
separate.
of kids that I hung out with back in that day. I mean, it was corny. Now that we look at it, we're all adults in hindsight. Like my area, my avenue that I hung out on, which was 15th Avenue, when I was younger, like the Avenue U kids didn't like them for some reason, and then it was just nonsense.
Well, yes, yes, neighborhood-wise, I'm talking about when you look at a map, right? And like,
Well,
when
it's Spumoni Gardens and Gravesend or Bensonhurst?
no.
If Long Island and Brooklyn comes up right
No,
now.
no. I'm saying when you look,
Ellenby's Bensonhurst, bro.
it is.
I think so.
I mean, it's
I
not
mean,
on a map,
you're-
but
you're
it,
I don't
closer
think
to
so.
my age.
It's in Gravesend, bro.
because I think
first
Stillwell
time
makes
here?
it Gravesend. I think once you hit Stillwell.
I'm just
Stillwell
saying.
is Gravesend.
I think once you hit Stillwell, I think on a map it turns from Bensonhurst.
But
to
you
Is
don't.
John's
would-
Deli in Bensonhurst or Gravesend? The one on Stillwell.
Bensonhurst.
I'd say
100%.
Gravesend.
I'm gonna make you fall off the table. The first time I ever came here, you know what the argument was? Brooklyn is Long Island,
What?
and Long Island is Brooklyn. On a map, it's all the same.
Denise is
Brooklyn.
responsible for that, bringing that.
Bro,
up.
you had to see I was sitting here stuck. I didn't even know.
Cause I'm a little I gotta be honest. I'm actually a little offended. I'm actually really offended.
The argument, I'm offended too, but the argument was, I'm just playing devil's advocate because I'm on your side, but Long Island, Brooklyn is on.
Because there's other
Long
boroughs
Island.
in between.
No, absolutely, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
You gotta go
But that was
through
just the
Queens to
argument.
even get to us. How could you? Wait. First of all,
Right, this is, he
who
looks
said-
exactly like I did.
Hold on. Who said Brooklyn was connected to
No,
Long
she
Island?
was getting a bunch of comments that people were saying,
Yes.
bro, Brooklyn and Long Island is the same shit. And she was like, no, it's not. She's like,
Oh,
I
she was
want-
sticking up for
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
and they were
she
saying if
came
you
on
look
here to
at a
bring the
map,
topic up.
if you look at a map, they're saying that that's all this. Brooklyn is part of Long Island. I didn't even know how to act. I was sitting here like,
that's ridiculous.
That's like
That's
an
what it was.
interesting thing because like where do the neighborhoods separate? Because I think Bay Ridge
oh,
ends.
Brooklyn ends. You got Brooklyn.
I'm not talking about Long
Queens.
Island. I'm not talking about Long
all
Island.
right, all
I'm
right.
talking about the neighborhoods. I'm saying
all right, all
Bay
right.
Ridge ends at 7th Avenue, I feel. Then it turns into Dyker Heights.
Yeah.
And then Dyker Heights, I feel like, ends at 13th Avenue. And then 14 to 20th is Bensonhurst. And then anything after 20th is now Gravesend. I think that's I think the way
Anything
we
after 20th is Gravesend? You think 24th Avenue is Gravesend?
I don't know, man.
No, I
Like,
think
it's
Gravesend's a
tough.
very small
Gravesend
neighborhood.
is definitely not 24.
No, Gravesend's a very small area, and I think it's still, what is that, Stillwell? And
I
this
never
way.
even thought of this,
it's
bro.
not.
You know, it's
No.
bothering
Pull
you.
the map
Really?
because that's what I'm looking, right? Look at that. I always thought that Bensonhurst was the big, like if you zoom out of this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you zoom out and you look at that, like you'll see Bensonhurst, and I feel like I was like Gravesend was like a sub neighborhood.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's just
No,
its own.
it's its own thing.
Yeah, I just figured that out.
It's one of the first neighborhoods, I
just
think,
figured
too,
that
in
out
Brooklyn.
4
Like, from back in the day. Did you guys ever spend any time in Gerritsen Beach growing up?
I did.
So let me ask you a question.
My first girlfriend lived
I
in.
had this argument with so
Garrison
many
Beach, bro.
people.
That's
grew-
like a different world over there.
No,
They're
but that's
like
what I'm saying.
gremlins.
So in Gerritsen Beach, deep Gerritsen Beach, it feels like fucking Alabama. But I grew up on Gerritsen and Avenue V. People used to say, yo, you live in Gerritsen Beach. I'm like, no, bro, I live in Marine Park. Marine Park is literally across the street from where I
Right.
live. But they would say that I lived in Gerritsen Beach, and it's
I
still
don't
an
know.
argument
I don't know
with my
what. I
friends
don't know
today.
what enough over there, bro. It was
Yeah.
like I don't
No,
want to say
it
what
starts
it was
with
over
like the names. It goes down A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
It's like fucking. I don't even remember what they are.
That was like a whole
Is
different
it-
side of Brooklyn. Like I said it before. That was like the other side of like the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
It felt like you
Isn't
guys had your own
Garrison
thing going.
Beach over the bridge though?
No.
No,
No,
that's
it's-
Bell Harbor. If you, what are you talking
Wait,
about?
on the Knapp Street, if you go over the bridge, isn't that? Wait.
The Bell Parkway Bridge you're
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, yes. Mill Basin is that way. But
Right.
it's Gerritsen Beach is to the left of that. So if you're coming,
Right, you go over
if
that
you're
little
traveling
Garrison Avenue
east-
beach.
If you're traveling east, not west, but if you're traveling east and you're going down and you go down like towards Long Island, but from Bensonhurst and you keep on going, Knapp Street, that exit
That's where that is.
to the left is Gerritsen Beach.
Right.
What I got on here?
We're breaking down the
What do you
fucking.
got? What do
I
you
got
got?
a deep question,
Go
bro. It's a
ahead.
good one. You guys get a little deep because I don't know what time we're at. Would you rather be famous and hated or unknown and respected?
Famous and hated.
Or
I would never
unknown?
want to be hated.
Right.
Yeah, me either.
I would never want to be hated. That's horrible.
And,
that gotta be horrible.
famous is like that doesn't do anything for you. Like if you're gonna say like
At this point in my life, the only people I need to be famous to are my wife and kids, bro.
right.
Well, there's people in this game that are trying to be famous. Fame comes along with what we're trying to do as far as recognize, you know. You
I want to
being
be
rec-
successful.
That's
not-
it.
That's
I
what I
want
want
to.
to be.
Here's what I
Keyword.
want to do all day, every day is what I love. And to be famous, again, like I said, I just need to be famous to my wife and kids. But to do what I love, everything else I believe will come along with it. So that's the best thing I could say, bro. If fame and everything comes along with it, God bless all of us at this fucking table.
Yeah.
But if I ever get hated for what I'm doing to love, then
It's not even
what are
worth
we
it.
doing?
The internet
For-
does
for
cater
paper?
to like negativity though, because when
Of course it does.
When this podcast turned around, I did an episode. My old friends were on the show, and then we talked about DJs, and I started going at guys that go to like there that are a certain age, and then it goes off because you have to give something for people to engage with,
to argue with.
I think if you're, because online is bullshit at the end of the day, it's not really what it is. I think if you are creating bad relationships around you and scumbagging people, you know, I think then
Yeah, the hate will come.
the hate will come in that way.
But I think we when we were kids, we kind of thought famous meant success.
Right.
You were
That's
like,
what
oh,
you,
they're
yeah, as a
famous.
kid,
Oh,
that's what you
yeah,
think.
I
It
want
used
to
to
be
be.
famous. I'm success. It's nowhere near the same
No
thing.
way.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of
Well,
why.
that's where
I know
that saying
famous
comes,
people
not
that
to
are
cut
fucking
you off.
broke.
I know. I think that's where that saying comes. Show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah.
You know, you put
Yeah,
yourself around good people, successful people. I'm not talking about financially, just mentally more than anything, bro. That's who you're gonna be. You put yourself around fucking scumbags and you know, whatever. That's who you're gonna be.
We all
bro.
got a famous friend. He's right here. You can't
That's
walk down the
who,
block without someone
thank
saying,
you.
"Yo, I know you."
Well, I mean, listen.
It's the airport guy.
No, listen. I don't want to toot my own horn, but you know, I've been doing. I mean, you know, you've been doing this since you're a kid, but I've been doing this shit since I'm 16.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was on three TV shows. I did commercials, and I gotta be honest with you, I gave it up. I could have kept going. I didn't
did
like
too.
the famous. What you just said is a great question because I fucking hated it.
Right.
And what I did say was what happened to me was that show, it was like a one-season show. It popped off. Everyone knew who I was forever. And then, like, the streaming services picked it up.
Blockbuster, 112.
Oh, you're the one.
Oh,
And, like, after that, like, I realized is if there's no money, big money coming in behind it, like you said, which you can relate to being successful, I fucking couldn't stand it. And that's when I gave it up. I remember, you know, you
Because there's
think
nothing
about,
worse than being famous and broke.
I remember, exactly. So I remember, me and you at the gym that
yeah,
day.
we just had this conversation.
We were at the gym, right? And he was making content. He was going in, and I was just like,
100%. You changed everything for me.
yeah. I was just like, yo, listen, you're doing it, and I was watching you, and I was just like,
He's right, bro. This kid made a comment to me, and I took it well because I got respect for the kid, and you know, I took his I take criticism very well, but I put it in my pocket, and if I could apply it, I'm using it. But I was making content on social media to book my food truck. I was blowing up. I get millions of views, hundreds and hundreds of thousands, but it was negativity shit, like abusing people and stuff like that. But it was working because I was booking my food truck, and that's all I wanted to do. Right. And he made a comment to me. He goes, bro, if you're doing it for clout and making people laugh and you're booking your truck, no doubt. He was like, but bro, if you could do this and start getting paid to do it and actually put, you know, a format behind it, blah, blah, blah. And, yo, he made me change. He changed the game for me 100%. He made me delete half my fucking Instagram.
You guys, like I said,
did you?
Tying in a
yeah,
project.
he made me fucking delete my whole Instagram, bro.
You know, you missed one, right? I've been meaning to tell you that.
Which one, bro?
I
got fucking no videos left on there, bro.
I swear, if I gotta go through this whole fucking thing again, I just keep, fuck. He forgot one here, I got one
That
there.
was funny.
Anyway, bro, he made me delete my whole Instagram, but thank you. Because it's definitely gonna be life changing. I think the road that we're on, bro, we're gonna fucking crush it.
I know.
I think we're good together.
But again, remember what
All
I said.
you really have is the looks, because you really ain't funny. So also, I carry on. I just want to
It works because you guys are Brooklyn guys. Crazy summer you ever had? What made it different in Brooklyn?
Craziest summer you ever had that what?
What made it different in
What
Brooklyn
made it
growing
different?
up?
Wow, bro. My first initial reaction is 2016. I feel like the 2016 summer, you said summer, right? Maybe it was my craziest summer.
What made it go off?
Just like the neighborhood was just jumping that year, you know?
2016, it was a special time.
I would have to say this first summer, I think I got my license when we were like, let's start, we got a
License,
car.
bro. I was driving for 5-6 years before I got.
No,
I think I just got my license.
We were all driving 5-6 years before we got it, but once you got the license, you're like, all right, now you can get on the fucking highway.
You guys grew up in an
Fucking-
era where you could do that. You guys could drive.
Nah, I was getting arrested like crazy. Bro.
I was
getting
driving. No bullshit. I went to Cavallero. I was driving to school.
Yeah.
In like 6th grade.
I
My
drove
I'm
to
not
my
even joking
driver's
around.
ed test.
Bro.
And,
So did
and,
I.
And like
3
parked
times.
the car and got in trouble because the guy seen me drive there. Like I got in trouble. In the
Yo,
thing.
Patty boy, me too.
But
3 times I got kicked out.
I got my license suspended
That's
the
a fact,
first
bro.
year that I got my license. Literally, I got it suspended. And I drove for the next 2 or 3 years with a suspended license because I got it suspended the first year I had it. So I drove for like the next 2 or 3 years with a suspended
said,
license.
"Fuck it."
I just said fuck it. And, bro, every single time those sirens went on, I went, that's it.
No matter. It don't matter.
You're going to jail.
Why you didn't
I got
fucking
locked up
I got
for-
locked up a bunch of times.
Me
Did I
too.
get away a few times where they let me go? Yes, but I got locked up a bunch of times.
Bro, I got locked up for being an habitual traffic offender. I kept driving on a suspended fucking license.
Yeah,
man.
I was too.
But yeah, I was driving to school in 6th grade. My grandparents were snowbirds. And my grandfather had the his and hers Lincoln Continentals. And I'll never forget, bro, the code was 74722. My grandfather would leave the key in the visor. And my mother was working 2-3 fucking jobs. Nobody was home. So I would fucking take the car and I would drive it to school. And one day, I'll never forget Miss Sika, bro. I pull up to the school. She looks over and did one of these. Like when I was going to park the car, bro. And she called my house. I would just unplug the house phone because remember everything was on record, so that my mother never found out. I mean, obviously she's gonna know now.
12 years old, driving to school.
I used to rob my mother's car 15 years old and drive all the way to Liberty Avenue to go work.
But
with
my
uncle.
point is you think that would ever happen anywhere here today?
No, what, these kids today? Bro, I was trying to get my son the other day to do ring and run.
How old is he?
They will look 6. But my 6 going on 3rd, my son's a maniac, bro. Because they were looking at me like I was nuts for wanting to go ring my neighbor's doorbell and run. They wouldn't do it, so I did it. I showed them that we still got balls in this fucking house. Bro, my son would not do it, bro.
It's funny.
No, it's a totally different world now. You can't even compare.
I got a good one because me and my friend of mine, we the girls from the neighborhood, right, back in the day that got around the most.
Yeah.
Did they become the best wives after they had their run of terror?
That's a good question.
The girls that got around that, what, like the Hammers?
Yeah.
How they all fucking married and I ain't got nobody?
Married, kids, happy marriage, everything's going great. Husband has a pension, the whole thing.
I don't know.
Fuck.
I don't know any, bro.
And the healthiest people in the neighborhood.
I know a few guys.
They got the healthiest relationships.
Yeah.
Wait,
You know something? You know
Because
something?
the
I
girl
think-
leaves
I
them
think
alone.
the
She
answer-
knows she fucking scored. She's like, I'm not fucking this up.
You know, I think
That's 'cause she
the
had
No,
to-
the answer is yes, Chris, 100%.
The answer is yes.
What was that?
The question.
Oh, yeah.
The
did
answer is
become
yes.
the best wife.
Well, listen, I tell my girl all the time, you know, my girl knew I was, you know,
A good-looking kid from the neighborhood.
well, you know, she knows the history I have and, you know, blah, blah. And I told her, you're fucking lucky you found somebody like me. And it's the truth. You know why? Because if I didn't have that past and I didn't have all those experiences and dude, I
still
ran
be
my
looking.
terror. Yeah, the second I get a little bit of attention, I'd probably want to fucking run with it.
So you had all the broccoli. You're not looking for the stem.
I'll be honest, the movies helped a little.
You right? That's what I'm
The
saying.
movies helped a little.
No, because I'm saying you're not really tempted because I've been there, done that. You know what it's about. So when these girls they
movies
ran through a couple of
definitely
days,
helped.
maybe they're like, you know what?
They know the bad situation,
Just a
so
little.
like they ended up fixing all their mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to them.
God bless. They got it out early. Good for
Yeah,
them.
no, you know.
Good for them.
Real early. Some of them got out real early.
Yeah. And a few times they got.
Yeah, real early.
That was the cue. I got one more. This is a good one. What song is the all-time white boy anthem?
What song is the all-time white boy anthem?
You guys like that one?
I'm gonna go. You know what? 1985, Bowling for Soup.
Oh,
Remember that?
that's a good one.
No, I don't.
All right.
Maybe if I knew
want
the
to be a
song,
billionaire.
I don't.
I wanna be a billionaire. That's a good one.
He was white, that kid, and
Fuck, bro.
he had everybody
Bro,
singing.
Without Me by Eminem, you shot bastards. That's
That's a good
number
one.
one on the list. You got to
White boy? No, when I think like white boy,
Yeah, I
anthem,
wasn't
think
thinking
like,
that.
I'm not
I
thinking
think like
Eminem.
what you're gonna hear when you walk into like a fucking dive bar and everyone's drunk.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, I want to be a
Get
billionaire.
it?
Sweet Caroline.
Listen to me.
Man, white
Listen to
boy
me.
song.
Like a
Get
vibe.
in white boy
Get in that
song.
YMCA
YMCA.
pickup truck and put on 1985 Bowling for Soup and be like, he was
What
onto
song
something.
is that? I definitely know.
I
but
never
know a
even
lot
heard
of
that.
oldies, bro.
Bowling for soup?
Bowling for Soup, 1985, 19.
all the small things, Blink 182.
Like that type of music.
Yeah.
Live was probably the first CD I've ever owned in my life. Remember Live?
Yeah. Piano Man, Billy Joel, another one.
Shit like that.
Shit like
That's
that.
the kind of shit like you walk into a bar at like 2 in in Bay Ridge and what
Bro,
are they
did you say
singing like?
bowling
Yeah, but I hear some-
for soup?
Bowling.
Bowling for soup.
You don't know that song, Pat?
No.
1985.
Yeah, I feel like music like that comes on at a bar at 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. You're really re-looking at your life. and
No, you're like,
yo,
I gotta
how'd
go
you
home.
get here, bro?
Yeah, what am I
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah,
No,
like
those
shit-
moments gave me some clarity.
Just from the fucking video picture that's on this right now,
Patty, trust me, I'll never steal you.
I gotta hit this
I'll
button.
never steal you.
That was like trendy for a while. That
What is
whole
it,
type
bowl
of
of soup?
Bro, if
Bowling,
I showed you the
tomato soup.
picture for the
'Cause now I
YouTube,
want soup. I love soup.
bro,
I gotta ask a question.
Me
because
either.
I've been trying.
You
to
never
ask this
been to
question
Vegas?
all day.
No,
I
bro.
Yeah,
couldn't-
give
I
Scally
couldn't
his
know.
fly.
I swear to God, I'm scared to go. I gotta be honest, because I'm the type of person, when there's something I love, bro, I feel like I don't think I'll return. Like, I feel like
no,
I get stuck there.
you'll return. You have no choice. You have to return.
Probably not the same person.
Unless you become a hooker and a prostitute and work there, you have to return, bro, because you
Wow, I
can't.
heard the lifestyle there is wild, bro.
Wild.
No, I'm saying, but also good. Like, you could live really good in Vegas, bro.
I was there for
Oh,
2
come on.
weeks. You have to
Scott,
go.
give
Go
Scott-
ahead.
Scotty's
No,
got a question.
I've been trying to ask
Oh,
this
go
question
ahead.
all day, even today.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I
I'm
couldn't
sorry.
get it. No, not here. I'm saying even today, all day.
That's why
Get
I'm
it
still
off
saying
your
sorry,
chest.
because
Get
they
it off
weren't
your
here. I was there.
I want to know, right? Like, you got a wife, you got girls,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
What's the biggest ick that your wife or girl has that you do?
That I do?
Yeah.
That was a confusing
Oh, wait,
question.
what
That
is-
I do or that she does?
I'll give you an example, right? My girl has
What do
an
they
ick.
hate that we do?
Yes, or just like that, what you do in general,
Oh,
but
I
like
know
what
what
they
my-
what they hate in general that you just so happen to
I
do.
can get somebody to probably answer it. Do you want to come on the go by
I
Pat?
know exactly what
It's
my
a
wife
good
would
question,
say.
and I'll start. Right,
I got an audience.
my girl, it's an ick for her when I just wear a t-shirt. If I'm getting dressed, and sometimes I'll just walk out bare ass. Didn't put my underwear on yet.
With a
and
shirt
you're a
on?
grown ass man.
What are you,
You
4?
fucking Winnie the Pooh?
With a t-shirt on it, I didn't put my underwear, but sometimes I'm not, I'm not ready yet. I'm going to do my thing, and it's an ick for her, and like, just so
Yeah, that's,
happens.
that's weird.
That was funny. I was about to say my anger problems.
I
That was
can't
like a
tell you
good.
the last time I walked around with my
and a
daughter
t-shirt on?
anyway, so
Oh,
I'm
you
not
came on.
definitely
It's different for me. If I'm
But
getting,
who walks around in there with a
Just say,
t-shirt
I'll
on?
tell you who. My 3-year-old son.
Right, that's what she says.
Right, exactly.
That's what she says. I'm just saying. Let's just say I'm in the middle of getting dressed. I'm like, oh, I forgot, something. And I gotta go.
You forgot your underwear?
Chris,
I
I
gotta
love
go.
you to death, bro, but like, I'm finding out weird things, bro. You're scooping bagels. You're walking around naked with t-shirts on, bro.
That's
And
weird.
you wear
That's weird. I
Crocs.
don't
Yeah,
get
that's
somebody's
fucking
weird.
No,
weird.
you're a
Yes,
gem,
bro.
huh? What you got?
Anybody got one?
I know exactly what my wife would say. When I come home, no matter what I come home, whatever, if I come home and I just shower, wash up, whatever, and I just go right on the couch and I turn on the TV, oh, you would think I killed somebody. I don't know what she wants me to do. I don't know what, like, all.
mean, like,
Patty,
so
I
what?
love you, bro. You can't use that as one because I feel like that's just
Everyone
all
does
of them
that.
grouped.
All right.
I feel like they grouped together, bro.
So
We're
I'm
not allowed to
bad.
sit on the
I'm
couch,
not
bro.
bad. But listen, I'm talking about everything could be done. Like you know, like there's nothing garbage is out. Everything's done. Nothing's got to be
Yeah,
done.
they got to sit first.
Yeah, right.
The second I sit and just hit that fucking remote, you would think my wife was looking at me making out with a girl on the couch.
Cuz, what about going home and you're on your phone? They could be on their phone for 6 hours, put
Yes.
it down because they're ready to watch TV, bro. I could go to set my alarm. You're going on your phone?
Yeah.
You haven't been off your phone since you got home. Bro, I literally just left my phone. I'm going to put my alarm clock on because I wake up at 4:30 every morning, bro. They could be on their phone the whole entire
Yeah.
time. The front of my house could be look like the Amazon drop-off because she had...
Well, the funniest thing in the world,
about the Amazon. Forget
no,
about
the
it.
funniest thing in the world is like, let's just say, and you know, we're on our phones a lot, all of us are, right? So let's just say, like, you know, I'm driving with Michelle, I'm going somewhere and driving to dinner in Jersey that day. That was the 1 hour where I had all the time in the world to sit there and have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
Yeah, she's on the phone.
I'm just looking at her. I'm just like, yo, do you understand that you just fucked up? Because now you're done.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
don't ever say that to me again. I waited. I didn't say a fucking word.
No, you keep that one in the bank.
I kept it in the bag. I waited, and I just I filmed her.
I filmed
I filmed her. Because now I want you to see. You won't come at me. Now I got receipts.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
this kid's getting vendettas,
No, I have vendettas.
bro.
I get vendettas.
Vendettas.
Okay, does your wife do this?
Yes.
Hey, God bless you guys. You guys got beautiful families. Hey, but everyone else stay single.
My wife, she'll be in the bedroom, upstairs somewhere, and she'll go, babe, and I'll go, what? She'll get louder. She gets lower.
Because she wants you to get you to come up there.
Babe, what are you saying? By the time I say what 4 times, forget it. But you're getting lower. You're upstairs. I'm asking what? I'm screaming what for you to hear me.
Yeah,
And
because
you'll
that's
go,
a trick. That's to get you to come up there. She probably wants
I'm
something
not
to drink.
coming up this fucking stairs. So
Yeah.
all you did was start an argument now because
Wait, go ahead.
They get lower.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. What's yours?
I think a lot of my ex, like her ex towards me, are just like
No,
basic
don't say the
fucking.
phone. No. It's
No,
gotta be
I'm
something
serious. It's
personal. I just
What's
gave you
personal?
Oh, not everybody's walking around naked with a t-shirt.
Yeah,
I would leave a lot of empty
personal.
water bottles by my bed. My ex used to hate that
So
shit.
see, I have OCD, bro.
Me
I'm
too,
weird,
but
bro.
not
I
like
can't-
that, though. I have
before
OCD like
I
that.
need everything my closet
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah.
the Gap, bro. I have everything fucking. No, what's
How
an
you
ick that
chew,
she
how you
fucking-
chew, you chew weird, you fucking, I don't know, you breathe too heavy, I don't know, what, like,
You had that on the cuff, and like I would have to know this a couple hours before.
To
'Cause
get
all
the
my-
right answer,
All my
right.
shit's serious. The phone stuff, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
but
on
that's
the
what I'm
phone
saying.
all
A
the
lot
time.
of my stuff. What did she argue with me today? She feel. Oh, I guess she would have to. Her ick would be that I probably don't give her the same attention
That's not
that I
an
give
ick.
to other people. I don't
That's
know.
like my stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But like that's not funny. I'm trying to think of something funny. You know what I mean? Like what's funny that we do that pisses our wives
I
off?
used to come out of the shower still wet because I sweat. And she would be like, "Can you go back in the shower and dry yourself off?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm sweating. I just took a hot shower and I get hot. I overheat."
I can't.
And I would hear it every time. "You're still wet. Go back in the bed." I'm like, "You're not understanding me." I said, "I sweat." Okay, and it would be an argument for a long time.
The dishwasher. The dishwasher's my big thing. I don't do a dish. We have a dishwasher. Okay.
Right.
We live nice. We work very
But are
hard
you
to get
rinsing
to
the
this
plates? Is he rinsing the plates at least before he puts
Yeah,
them
hold
in?
on, but wait, are you the guy that's putting one dish and one fork in the thing on a cycle?
Bro, I will eat peanuts out of a bowl. All you need to do is run the water over it one time. It's going in the
Literally.
dishwasher.
No, you're right.
I work hard,
no.
bro.
You're out of your mind, dude.
I work
Yeah, but you
hard.
see, bro, this is not having kids, bro.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
like in my house, you go have a snack, bro. You look like you cook Christmas dinner because
Yeah.
you're going through 9 cups, 7 plates, napkins ripped all over
Uh-huh.
the fucking place, bro. It's different. So our icks are completely different. It's hard to say, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
my
we have
wife
a-
can make a bowl of cereal and it looks like she cooked at a restaurant. I'm like,
See, and
what
I'm
the
not a
fuck
total
happened?
opposite. Like, if we go downstairs and like watch a movie, like I can tell you, everyone leaves their shit around. I can't finish watching that movie. I gotta press pause and I gotta go put everything upstairs because I can't relax unless my house is all fucking set and put away.
I'm like that with the floors. Like my
It's
girl's,
horrible.
my girl's
Honestly,
very
it's a
clean.
fucking
Do your
curse.
wives shed? Do they hair?
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something,
My
bro.
wife shed,
There's
bro.
fucking hair everywhere, and I do the
could
floors
make
100 times a week.
Christina coat. I can make a Christina coat.
I never
Wait,
seen anything
hold
like it
on,
in my
hold on,
fucking
hold on.
life.
Yeah,
I
and
used
you
to have
know
an
what?
Akita. And there's more hair.
guess what?
How about the other day I'm in the shower, bro? I thought there was a 1,000 leg. I mean, we call them 1,000. You know what a 1,000 leg is.
yeah.
I thought there was a 1,000 leg on the windowsill, bro. You know what? It was her eyelash. She must have decided to take them off and put the. Bro, I thought I had 1,000 leggers running down the fucking thing. I'm screaming. I almost fell,
And
bro.
if you
Like
were
a
searching for a viral clip, you just got it.
bro, a fucking 1,000 leggers.
Yeah, well, that I don't understand, but now you fucked me up now. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I was like,
I hear you. It's been a long day, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
It's the third time you did that. You smoking? Everybody else smokes pot and you get high?
I'm shot, bro.
You guys really make me work hard with the editing with this one. There's a couple of keywords I got to take out of there.
This is a good one.
We'll wrap now.
right.
Yeah, we're wrapping. All right. Everybody like, share, and subscribe.
To the door.
Everybody like, share, and subscribe. Voices of Brooklyn. Everybody go check out the Brooklyn Stoop, their Instagram. You could also find Chris and Ralphie's personal pages from there and the I Got Balls from the Brooklyn Stoop. So everybody like, share, and subscribe to all the stuff they have going on. Big shout out to them.
Thank you.
John, the Journey Podcast. Everybody go like, share, and subscribe to the Journey Podcast. Dope podcast that he's been doing for a long time. Everybody go check out At War Worldwide. Like I said, all these links can be found.
Oh yeah, can we hand out? I brought you guys in a bunch of merch over there.
Let's go. Here we go. Pin to me. There we go.
right
the
there,
I Got
right.
Balls merchandise. John, you want to show the Big Nick Energy shorts on camera?
That's all right.
All right, John, we'll take a picture with it after. But shout out to my guys. Love you guys, and it's a wrap.
Peace.
Don't forget to subscribe, share the love, and keep the voice of Brooklyn alive. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and never forget where you came from.